What's up, YouTube? It is Coach Cory. We are streaming some Pro Brawl League. Starting up. Ooh, I'm a little bit nervous. Not gonna lie. Pretty nervous. I'm really excited to see how this goes. I hope there's not too many problems. Let me make sure I finished doing all the announcements. I think I have, but actually I think I didn't do one of them. Okay, there we go. Now I'm ready. Woo! Alright, so there might be some matches already going on. Right now, we are going to be watching... So right now, okay, guys, this is Pro Brawl League. If you guys don't know what this is, and let me know if the music is too loud or not. Guys, make sure to let me know if the music is too loud or not. It's a little hard for me to tell. So this is Pro Brawl League. It's a league I helped create. It's trying to figure out who the best bands in the world are. And if you guys want to see a link to the rules, it's in the description of the stream. If you're on Twitch, you got to go to the YouTube and you'll find the rules description. Or you can join the Discord, discord.me/PBL, and you can get all of the information there. Okay. So the draft between Raze 2 and Nova 1 is about to start soon. We have Raze ready to go. As far as it seems like Douglas Gio is also streaming. He is streaming Raze 1 versus Omega Esports. And this is just the first time. This is a tournament, guys. So this is the quarterfinals. It's going to be semifinals and a finals. And there's $15 on the line. Not a lot of money, but hey, better than nothing. Not a lot of tournaments with money going on. I know I've not been reading chat very much. Sorry if there's a lot of questions, guys. I hope maybe there's some admin chats or there's other people who know what's going on. If Coach Cory isn't here in 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to leave. Huh. That sounds about right. Music is fine. Music is okay. Good to go. Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay. Oh, I think I can... Oh, I know. I need to mute my Twitch because that was probably echoing what I was saying. I wonder if there's any games going on. I see Iceberg playing. Is he playing in a league game? Nope. He's playing for spots. Just waiting for the league to start is my guess. Casey, I don't think... Wait, no, Casey is playing. Okay, except I'm doing a little bit of admin duties as well, guys. Sorry if I'm not very responsive to chat today. I'm just going to be focusing on doing the league and making sure it runs well. Now, of course, I have some admin helping me out, but I am also doing work as well. I hope you guys are excited for the league. I know I am. Oh, I think there is a match going on. Maybe we'll watch it while we're waiting. Nope, actually there's not right now. Look at this, guys. Look how active our band is. 36 people in band, 30 people online. Not bad, not bad. I wonder if these guys are in... some people are in voice calls doing drafts. So if you guys don't know the rules, I'll just go over the rules really quick. So first off, there's 3 sets in a match. Each set consists of a best of 3. So you have to win 2 best of 3s, right? To win 2 best of 3s to advance to the next round. In this format, all of the matches are in gem grab. In another potential format, we're gonna switch game mode each set. So it'll be like a best of 3 in gem grab, a best of 3 in brawl ball, and then like a best of 3 in heist. And there's also drafting of brawlers for every single game. So each game you play, you draft what brawlers you're going to be playing. So you draft your brawlers, you pick those brawlers, and those are the brawlers you have to take into the battle. Then you draft brawlers again for every single match. And we use a website to draft the brawlers. It's really easy. And then in this specific game mode, if you lose a best of 3, you get to ban a brawler. This ban applies to both teams, and it goes for the rest of the match. No, I can't play right now, man. But thank you. Okay. Let's see if anything is going on. Still waiting for Nova to join the draft. Yes. Okay. I think they're, let's see. Hopefully Nova joins the draft soon. Okay, they're in the draft. I don't think I have to press start. I'll let them press start. And this draft should start really soon, guys. So we will see. I think Nova has the first pick, and then Raze gets 2 picks. And then Nova gets 2 picks, and then Raze gets 1 pick. So what brawler do you think will be the first one off the board? Is Team Liquid in this tourney? Yeah, so Team Liquid has 2 teams. Nova has 2 teams. Raze has 2 teams. And then, okay, Ace, I know you're just doing that to get on a screen. Stop that. And then Omega has a team. And you put it in chat. Sorry, I'm like, and SOAW has a team. Lexus clan. Best clan ever. Guys, look at that. 40 people. We're probably close to being on the leaderboards. A lot of people saying Ricochet can be the first brawler drafted. I guess it depends on the map. So, as far as what map it is, it's going to be Temple Catacombs. So, first map is Temple Catacombs. Okay, I got some pings. I'm going to see if there's anything going wrong. Press start. Oh. I wonder if I have to press start. Let me try. Okay. That might be my fault. I'm gonna have to, I'll start these drafts. It'll take 2 seconds to do. But I do need to do that. Okay. Started. Okay, so we got 1 draft going. SOAW and Team Liquid 2 draft has started. I just want to make sure they're ready. Because you only get 60 seconds. You have 60 seconds to draft as soon as I click that button. Okay, so we're going to start the draft for Raze and Nova. Started. Okay, and now we're going to start the draft for Nova and Team Liquid, I believe. Okay, and then I have to start the draft for Omega. And who's Omega facing? Raze. Ready for me to start draft. I wonder if they're both in it. That's probably key. They are. Okay. So Cory has 20 seconds to pick a brawler. I hope he realizes. That would be an awkward way to start. Okay, good. So Cory picked Ricochet. Cory is Nova's leader. So Nova, first off, has Ricochet. Now, let me see if these guys are ready for me to start. So I definitely messed something up there. I don't want to have to start it every time. Alright, well, let's go back to this draft. Raze has 30 seconds. Bob has to pick. SOAW. No. It's, okay, so Raze has picked Nita. Okay. Nita's really good in Brawl, not Brawl, but in Jumper right now. And then Jesse. So we're on Temple Catacombs, guys. Keep that in mind. Nita is definitely really strong right now. If I'm Nova, I'm probably drafting Spike here and then Pam. We'll see what they draft, though. They have 2 picks. So they get to finish off their team. When you are ready. Okay, so I'll be starting the last draft in a second. That's what they did. They picked Pam and Spike. I wonder if they heard me say that or they just knew. But also I play with these guys. So it might just be we have similar mindsets. So if I'm Raze, I'm probably drafting like Barley or Dynamite here. Let's see. And that's what they did. They drafted Barley. Okay. And so they're going to start their game in a second. And I'm going to start this last draft. No, I will press the start button on the draft. Oh, yeah. Okay. I need to give Douglas Geo the links. So let me do that right now. Okay, ready, go. All right, so Nova and Raze are about to start. Let's start this last one. And let's see. All right, so they're in match. Let's go. Let's watch. Here we go, guys. All right, so I'm missing maybe 10 seconds here, but no one has first gems yet. All right, we're looking at... Right now we're watching Raze's side. We got Bob Marley versus Eric X, Keenan, Cory. We got Lester Money up. A lot of really high level players. So right now we're seeing Spike on Barley right now. And Ricochet versus Nita. So this is going to be really hard for the Nita. But the Ricochet is really low health, so we can't be too aggressive. Nita has a lot of health, so we can come in and get 2 quick hits. I'll miss super by the Ricochet, but was able to finish off. And I think this might be a clean spawn trap if Eric can stay alive. Right now it's up to Bob Marley. Okay, so right now Nova did get a little bit of a spawn trap. And I don't see many supers on the Raze side. This is going to be really hard for them to get out. Spike is going to try his best to keep Raze in their spawn. Ricochet is going off, but did just die. So now it's a 2-on-1, but only needs 2 more gems, and Nova's going to get those 2 gems. I don't think Bob Marley is going to have enough damage to be able to stop them. Looks like this first game is going to go to Nova. But again, it's a best of 3, and you got to win 2 sets. So this is just the first game. And a big strategy is not only skill, but your drafting strategy plays a big role for sure. So currently, Nova Esports 1, Raze 0. And that is just the first game. In a best of 3 of a best of 3, if that makes any sense. Alright, so now we're waiting on the next one. I'm curious if I have to pick who wins each game, because that would be awkward. Yes. I should probably just keep these like draft links open in case there's any problems. I'm gonna reopen them. Okay. So let's go like this. I guess I have them in order. Oh, these guys auto-picked. Guys, come. Okay, so we already have 2 clans failing to follow directions. In... So Raze 1 versus Omega is not working. So right now, Nova just drafted Pam as their first pick. No, I'm sorry. Raze had first pick, and they drafted Ricochet. And then as a follow-up, Nova drafted Pam. And I'm guessing they're drafting... I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, I think my admin are handling that failed match. And then Nita was picked by Nova. Okay. I need to be doing a little bit less management, leaving that to my admins. I'm just going to trust that it's... I trust my admins. Okay, so let's see what the next pick was. Let's see what Raze draft. They have 30 seconds left to draft. What would you draft with them? They're going to need to draft a thrower and a gem carrier, is my guess. Oh, wait, what is the map? Of course, so the map is Hard Rock Mine. For the second game, the map is Hard Rock Mine. And then they drafted Spike and Jesse. Okay, I think those are good picks. So let's give them Spike and Jesse. Spike. Oh, nice. And then let's see if I'm Nova. Need some sort of damage here. I'm going to be really sad that I don't have Ricochet or Spike. Those are two great brawlers on Hard Rock Mine. They did pick Nita. Nita is pretty good on Hard Rock Mine too. They might want to go with like a Dynamite who's good damage. Dynamite is really good right now, especially with his super. Or maybe they'll go with a Barley or a Tara. And they went with a Dynamite. That is what they went with. I think they sort of had to go with the Dynamite. I don't love Dynamite on Hard Rock Mine. But there's not much you can do. I think Raze had a good draft right now. So we're just waiting for that next game to start. Make sure everything else is going okay. Alright, so our admin is redoing a draft for Omega. Oops. Oh, I accepted P. Robert. That was good. I didn't know who I accepted. Oh, I just accidentally rejected someone too. Man, I'm doing some accidental stuff. Alright, here we go. Second game. Alright, starting at Hard Rock Mine. We got Ricochet on the right side, Dynamite on the left side, and Nita versus Spikes. But Nita was able to get that wall. That's where you want to be as Nita, but did pick up a gem that's unfortunate. Might end up giving that back. Already the first 2 kills go to Raze. Their Nita's in a really bad situation here. Is in the grass, but a good double team coming in over by Raze to make sure they get this last kill and keep their... Oh, actually... They didn't. Bob Marley walked away and left it up to Yump, and Yump did die and use his super as a result. So now Nova was able to get some position back. Here comes a super from Bob Marley. We see Eric die. Oh, there we go. So their Dynamite is down back into a 2-on-3. We're going to see if Raze can establish position here or they have too low health. Okay, so now we're in a 3-on-1 up to Eric. He's 7 gems for Raze right now. I think they're going to get 8 and then 9 really quickly. No, they weren't able to get that 1 gem over there. They're trying to play a little bit more patient. So Nova still has time to get back into this, but they need to get their supers and get a kill. Here's going to be a kill maybe on Bob Marley. 72 health down to Cory. Good job by Cory on Bob Marley, but this is not looking great for Nova. A man down. Oh, a kill from Keenan to take 2 gems. It's now 6-5, 6-6, an even game, and Eric has his super. This is going to be hard to come back in. It's definitely going to be a back and forth. It's not over yet for either team. We'll see if Mo can stay alive here. 8-7. Keenan down. Oh, there's a lot going on. 2-on-2s everywhere. 6-6. We're going to see a probably 8-8 gem battle. I think Eric might have a super here. Maybe we can take out Spike potentially. He's definitely going to keep on the Spike. It's going to be hard for Spike to get back into the game right now. A really aggressive turret played by Nova from Cory. Oh, and if Lester Mo is in a lot of danger right now, it's up to Yump. Last man standing on his team did get taken out, so Nova is going to take potential. If Bob Marley can't clutch this up here, We're going to have to see if he can get a good angle to get this last kill and if they can walk away. 17 gems for Nova. That's going to be it for the first set. Nova's going to win the first set. Oh, I got to work on my scoreboard. I'm going to keep it at 1-0. I got to work on my scoreboard. Because there's the score in the best of 3, and then there's the score overall. So, like, technically, it's 1-0 Nova. Okay. So, technically, Nova won the first set. So now, Raze gets the opportunity to ban a brawler. So this ban applies to both teams. So this, okay, let's go back to this. Okay, what is going on in chat? Moving too fast, I can't click. And that person just got banned. Let's not have slurs in chat, guys. Okay, so let's see if we are, any bans going on. Raze gets to ban a brawler. They do have technically unlimited time. So the next, here's what's gonna happen. This is gonna go like this. Actually, I don't know if Pedro's in a. Okay, so, oh, this was a really interesting ban. So Raze just banned Pam. One of the best gem carriers in the game for sure. So now you're going to see, as gem carriers, you're going to see Jessie, you're going to see Penny, and you might even see a Crow. Depending on the map, you might see a Poco. It's going to depend on what people like to run too. You could see Bo, but I kind of doubt it. I think this was a decent ban for Raze because Nova does really like to run Pam. You saw that in both of their games they picked Pam. Whereas Raze picked Jessie as their gem carrier. So now the draft did start right away. So Cory has 20 seconds now to pick a brawler. Can we change one member after set 1? Set 2 has to be 3 different players. Okay, so that's another rule. So the second set has to be 3 different players from the first set. So those guys you just watched in the first set, they can't play unless there's a third set. So in the first 2 sets have to be different players. I wanted to make this more of a band-oriented thing. I don't want to just have the same 3 players play the whole time. So this way you at least have to have 6 players play. So we will also see some different players. So we already have the draft starting. So right now Raze has picked Jessie. They went right ahead with that gem carrier. And Nova picked Ricochet. Ricochet, a premier gem grab brawler, no question. Waiting on the second pick. It is Raze's turn to pick the second one of them. So they're probably going to take some sort of damage. Let's see what... They picked Nita. They picked Nita Art. Let's see what map it is as well. It is staying in gem grab. And it's going to be Temple Catacombs. It's going to be Temple Catacombs. So, my guess, if I'm Nova, I'm going to pick a thrower potentially because you don't need to pick that gem carrier because Raze isn't going to take 2 gem carriers. So, whatever gem carrier you want, well, they're not going to take it now because they already have theirs. So, let's see what they take. All right, Dr. Despicable, I'm going to take you up on that offer. If it lets me. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. I have not had the opportunity to really moderate my chat, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. So, Nova picked Spike. Okay, Spike. Rico and Spike is a great combo. So now if I'm Raze, I'm probably taking Barley or Dynamite. Oh, and they picked Poco as their gem carrier. right? I forgot it was Nova's pick. Now it's Raze's pick. And they're probably going to take a Barley or a Dynamite. That's my guess. What would be really interesting, and I hope this happens, this is a team picks Dynamite, and then as a result of someone picking Dynamite, someone else, the other team picks Mortis. That would be a great counter pick. I would love to see that. But we will see. We'll see what is picked. Okay, so it's 7 seconds left for Bob to pick, and there we go. He picked Barley at the last second. So now we're going to see 3 different players. And I'm going to try and wait and see. So let's go look at the roster and see who we might be seeing. On Nova's side, we might be seeing P. Robert. We might be seeing KC, Elvistria. On Raze's side, we might be seeing Behemoth, ND, Ryan, or Felly. All potential people we might be seeing. They do have other people on their team, so we're going to have to see. Behemoth is in a match. Is he playing someone else? Or is this the league match? No, this is just a bot match. Hopefully I'm not giving away any strategy. I did quit right away. Mangane, how's it going, man? Are you competing today? Alright, let's make sure I don't miss our match. Alright, so Behemoth just ended his match. So those guys gotta probably make a new game room since it's different people playing. Play game 37. Team win 2 games. Alright, so they just shared a room code. So I think give them a minute, and they'll be starting up soon, guys. What do you guys think so far? Oh, Magane, you tried to make it, but you weren't able to. Unfortunate. Unless I can change that? I can't change that, man. Sorry. There's 2 streams. Yes, there is. Douglas G is also streaming. Wait, what? Of mine open? Yeah, I mean, I'm streaming on Twitch. Is that what you mean? Or what are you talking about? I'm streaming on Twitch as well. And Douglas G is also streaming. And he's streaming in Portuguese. So I'm going to try and watch out Pete Robert. Wait for that to change to spectating. I think it changes, right? I can stay on this page and it will change. That's what I'm hoping. Let's see what's going on happening here. Okay, so nothing going on yet. I'm just gonna do this again. Just want to make sure everything's going well. It looks like it's going well so far, except for that one hiccup. I think they're back on track though. I don't think the Raze 1 versus Omega is going very well. But, we'll see. Alright, so... Oh, no. Is this the match? I think this might be the match. Sorry, guys, I missed it a little bit. All right, so this has already started. So we got set to match 1 of Nova versus Raze, and this is the second Raze team versus the first Nova team. So right now, we're seeing Nova having control, and Temple Catacombs, a very spawn trap map. Whichever team gets that first kill oftentimes is able to get that spawn trap and gets a really big lead. So that was a really good super from Behemoth right there, and he's really dodging these ricochet shots, trying to stay alive, but that long range and those bounces from the ricochet is making it really difficult. Here we go. This is Raze's chance to get back in the game. They're able to make a spawn trap happen here. They got a turret up from Jesse, and there's no thrower on Nova's side, so it might be a little bit hard for them to kill this turret. Felly's just going to keep that up, even though there was a spike super on it. So it is 7-4, still an advantage for Nova. They're going to need to get a kill here to really escape, and P. Robert did just get that. Let's see if they can kill P. Robert, though, and finish and keep their position again. No, looks like they're going to have to fall back. So 8 gems right now for Nova. 2 people up, no supers. The Ricochet on Nova's side does have his super. A desperation turret from Jesse trying to keep control. Looks like Nita is going to push back this Poco. That's really big. Get a little bit of control again. And this game is even once again. And we're going to have to see if any team can get a small spawn trap. Nita did just fall down. Nova does have 9 gems now. They need 1 more. Poco's got that 10th gem. Raze can't catch up. They need 3 more gems. You can only get 2 with 15 seconds left. So they need to get a kill. If they can get a kill on this spike, they can get back into the game. It's going to be up to that. And they did get that kill on the spike, so they might be able to come back. And Fun might be able to even get another kill here. There's a 10th gem. If they can get 11 gems. Okay, so Raze can come back. This and 1 more gem. There's their 10th gem that will get them countdown if they get it again. But ND needs to stay alive while they get that gem. Actually, Poco just went down. Wow, a lot of people down. 72 health, 600 health on Raze's member. 11 gems. Raze still can't come back. Nova has 11 gems right now, but now that Nova has 12 gems, they need to get another kill here. Okay, there's 11 for Nova's side. Here's a, if this last year, they're going to tie this up again. This is a crazy match, but he's getting really good damage on that spike. Spike down. I think Raze has a little bit of an advantage here, but we're going to have to see if P. Robert can do a lot of damage on this Ricochet. Not a great matchup for a Jesse, but able to escape with their life. Man, people are just trading deaths constantly right now. Everyone is dying. Can anyone stay alive and finish this game off? Right now, I think Endy is going to be able to do just that. He has 16 gems. Nova cannot come back. There's only a maximum of 29 gems. So right now, Nova can only get 14 gems, even if they wait as long as... Oh, 17 gems right now for Raze. So that is going to be... It looks like Raze is going to win this first game in the second set. Wow. Now that was crazy. Woo! Endy with a star player. I think he deserved that. Very clutch at the end. Okay, so a new draft. Remember, Pam is still banned. And I believe Nova gets the first pick this time. Let's see what map it's on. The map is Mushroom Cave. Okay. Okay. Looks like Nova 2 and Team Liquid 1 is just about to start. I think there might have been a little bit of hiccups. Let me just see if this has been going on for other people that have had the same problem. I think SOW and Team Liquid 2 is about to start as well. A little bit of problems on some teams right now. I had a feeling there might be some problems with drafting. This is why we're doing some test tournaments. Let's see if I'm missing anything in this draft. Okay, no, because I have to click start. Just giving them a heads up. I don't think SOAW and Team Liquid 2 has started. Oh, I just gave that to the wrong team. Oops. But it's okay. Not a deal breaker. Okay, so let's see how the draft goes. So Raze picked Nita as their first pick. Okay, so now Nova gets to pick 2 brawlers. All right, all right. Thankfully, my admin is handling the Raze versus Omega matchup. Looks like they're having some difficulty. At this point, no one should be waiting for their third. 10 seconds left for Cory to pick a brawler, and he picked Jesse. So I didn't see what map this was. Mushroom Cave. So they went ahead and picked their gem carrier. So are they going to pick some damage out? They do have 2 picks. Remember, Pam is banned. So what is on Mushroom Cave? So my guess, I'm not sure if they're going to pick a thrower or if they're going to pick an aggro brawler, or maybe they want to go double thrower. But it's probably going to be hard to go double thrower in draft. So we'll see. 30 seconds left for Nova to make their pick. Oh, cool. Okay, so actually SOW and Team Liquid 2 is in the second part. So Nova picked Spike. Okay. Now if I'm Raze, I don't need to pick a gem carrier yet, and that's what they didn't do. Right, exactly. So they went with a Dynamite. That's what I would do too. I would pick a thrower or something like that. So they were able to go double thrower. So now they're going to pick their gem carrier. Probably a Penny. That was my guess. A Penny, and then Nova picked Barley, so we've got double thrower essentially on... Oh, no, wait. Raze has Nita. Not double thrower. What am I saying? No, wait, yes. Because Raze... Oh, no. Nova has double thrower. I can do this, guys. Penny. Barley. There we go. Okay, so that's the brawlers. Nova's going to have Jesse, Spike, and Barley. And Raze is going to have Nita, Dynamite, and Penny. So we got basically the cousins facing off. And then all the thrower drinking buddies facing off. Okay, let's see if anything's going on. Okay. Sorry guys, just doing a little admin stuff. Let's make sure we're not missing a smash. Nope, okay, good, hasn't started. Good. So I'm gonna be able to watch P. Robert. I'll be there to click on that. I think this is fine. This is fine. Okay, here we go. They're in the match. Let's go. Alright, so we're in Mushroom Cave. So I think naturally double thrower might have an advantage here, and they got a great matchup at the start. This is what you wanted. You want your thrower on thrower and spike on Nita. This is going to be really hard for Nita, but Nita actually got good wall positioning as Nita. That's what you want. You want to get that wall and just use that and do a lot of cheap shots. But right now, Nita took a lot of damage, and I don't think Nita's going to be able to get away from this. Wasn't able to. Right now, the control is going to Nova. Oh, and didn't get the kill, and Felly had 4 gems. And I think Prize is going to be able to escape. That was game-changing right there. Felly was not able to get back with the gems. Oh, but they did get a kill on the gem carrier, even though they did get a turret down. I think Spike's going to have to pick those gems up. Not ideal, and they could have gotten those 2 gems there, but probably avoided just because they don't want Spike to have the gems. Right now, 9 gems for Nova right now, but everyone is really low health. Let's see if they can get a kill to get back in the game. Let's see if Raze can get back. Because right now, Raze is up 1-0 in this best of 3, and Nova won the first set. If they can get this kill here, I don't see Felly playing. So that is obviously huge. And now he's back in the game. Okay, so it looks like... I don't know how long Felly wasn't playing for. At the moment, we don't have a rule on disconnects. If you disconnect, you know, sorry, too bad. Because you can never really know if someone did it on accident or on purpose, unfortunately. So Nova did take that second game. Okay, so it's 1-1 in this best of the second best of 3. If Nova can win this next game, they advance to the next round. So pressure is on Raze. They gotta get that draft in. They got 50 seconds. All right, here we go. I wish it just brought me back to band chat, but I guess it makes sense it goes to battle screen. I see, so they're waiting for SOW for the second set. Let's see what's going on. Okay, now let's check the draft. So right now, oh, we got an auto pick for Nova. That's really unfortunate. They got an auto pick as Colt. Could be worse. What map is it? It's Deep Hollows. So the rule with auto pick is you can change the brawler after everything is drafted, as long as the other side agrees. Well, no, the other side doesn't agree. But you can only do it after everything is drafted, so you get like last choice. So here, let me take all this out. I think Raze picked Barley and Nita. So Pam is still banned. Right now we're seeing Colt on Nova's side. We'll see if they keep that pick. And they picked Jesse as their second pick, and they have one more pick. And it's on Deep Hollow, so they probably want a thrower, or they want a ricochet, or they want... Nita was picked. Nita's a good option on Temple Cat on Deep Hollows. Let's see what this last pick is for Nova. Okay, so Ricochet was picked for Nova. And it sounds like there was a problem with the auto draft. Sounds like Nova did realize that they were running out of time. They tried to pick and it didn't work. So I don't know what went wrong there. It's hard for me to do Okay, so let's see what Raze drafted as their final pick. They have 10 seconds left. Poco. So Poco is their option. Actually, I really like that pick on Deep Hollows. They're going to be really hard to kill now. They don't have a ton of damage. None of these brawlers deal over 1,100 damage in a shot. So I told Nova they can change Colt. And they're going to take Dynamite. Okay. So it's going to be Dynamite, Jesse, and Ricochet versus Nita, Barley, and Poco on Deep Hollows. And this match could decide this round. Right now it's 1-1 in the second best of 3. Nova won the first set. And if Nova wins this game, they win this round. So we're going to wait for P. Robert to start up. Nobody's saying they would have picked Barley instead of Dynamite, but it's not that bad of an option at least. Dynamite's still a very good brawler. At least it's not Colt. But that's understandable. Barley is definitely probably on Deep Hollows. A little bit better, more control. Unfortunate auto pick happened. But I like this way of drafting. It makes it much easier coordination. And each side can see what's going on. And I can watch too. Which is very important for any sort of esport thing, is to be able to have this sort of communication going on. So now this next match should start soon. Let's see if there's anything else going on. Any fires I need to put out. Hopefully not. Looks like my admin are on top of it. I don't know, Raze 1 and Omega is still not going well, I think. So I think we have Team Liquid 2 going on. I think you might be able to watch that on Douglas Geo's channel. And chat is flying. Very hard to read. Very hard to read. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'll ask for feedback later on. Make sure to let me know. Here we go. Let's watch. See what... Oh, I missed it a little bit. Okay, so Raze has control. And they have a super on their brawler. So they're going to be able to keep control for at least a little bit longer. Let's see if they can avoid giving them a super again. We're going to need... Nova's Dynamite is going to need to get some damage here to be out of this spawn trap. And here they go. They're going for a 2-on-1 on that Nita. Good option, I think. P. Robert did go up a little bit high. He's trying to get this Nita out of the grass, but he tried to predict his movements and wasn't quite able to do so. So now we're seeing Raze getting really good control. And they have a Poco. 7 gems, 7-0 right now. If they can get this Nita out of the grass, they really need to get some double teams going on, but each person seems to be targeting a different person. To get out of a spawn trap, you really have to get at least 1 kill, get a 3-on-2, and then you can go in. So right now you can see that if they can kill Felly, it's going to stop countdown, but Behemoth is just going to pick up that 10th gem. So it looks like Raze is going to win this match. And they're going to win the second set. So this is going to be tied 1-1. We're going to get another brawler ban in. All right. So it's currently 1-1. Raze has, I'm just going to go ahead, pick this next one. So Raze won the second set. So now for the third set, the first two sets had to have different people play. First set had to be different than the second set as far as who played. And then, oh, looks like I am lagging a lot. Well, that's not good. Confirm Raze wins round 3. Yes, that is what I want. Let's close some tabs, guys. I would love to close some tabs, and that is what I did. Okay, so now Nova gets to ban a brawler. So let's see what gets banned. And let's take these draft picks out, because that's no longer what is drafted. And let's also see what map is up first in the third set. So the map is going to be Crystal Cavern. That's the first map. The second map is going to be Bone Box. And if there is a third game, it will be Hard Rock Mine. Alright. So let's see what Nova is going to ban. And let's see if there's any more fires I have to put out. Okay. Did they ban? Did they ban? Not yet. Still waiting. Let's read chat. What do you guys think should be banned? Someone's saying ban Nita. Felly can float. Felly wears a coat. Danny-O rhyming in chat. Guys, is the stream working? Is that me? Oh, this is taking so long. This is taking longer than I was hoping. But to be fair, it's going 3 sets. And there's been some problems. I kind of figured today would go longer than normal. Guys, in the regular season, it's going to be not a tournament style. It's going to be 4 matches in total. Each team plays. And then it's going to be once a week. So it's going to be easier for each team. People saying it takes too long in between bans, in between matches for bans and choices. Yeah, I mean, I guess it takes, I mean, there's no other way for ban and drafts to work. It takes, what, 60 seconds for a pick? Or less? So Ricochet was banned. That's a really interesting ban. Ricochet is essential in Gem Grab. Ricochet, basically you can't really replace Ricochet. Not nearly as well. Just like Dynamite can easily be replaced with Barley or Spike. Ricochet doesn't really have a great option to replace him. You sort of end up using like a Spike. Just someone who can peek around corners. Ricochet is just has that long range ability to go around walls that no one else has. And just the damage he can do can be insane, especially from a distance. So looks like the draft has started. And we see Raze started off by picking Tara. That was their first pick. And then Nova gets 2 picks. And they picked Nita and Penny. Nita and Penny. And now Raze has 2 picks. And again, the map is Crystal Cavern. So a little bit of a long-range map. Especially with Ricochet banned. If I'm Raze, I'm either picking a brawler like Dynamite or I'm picking like Spike maybe. They have 30 seconds to pick. Let's see. Let's see what they do. 15 seconds. They picked Jesse. They went and picked a gem carrier. They do have 2 picks, so it didn't really matter what order they pick those 2 options. Because one of those had to be a gem carrier anyways. So one thing we need to work on for sure is keeping this chatter in game to a minimum. Definitely too much going on. But I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. So 25 seconds for Raze to pick that last part. And they picked Colt. Interesting. So with Ricochet banned, we're seeing a brawler like Colt get in the action. I'm definitely a little surprised to see Colt. But I always think a good Colt can carry. I always say that. With Ricochet banned, Colt is that long-range damage dealer now, especially on Crystal Cavern, a little bit of an open map. I wonder if we're going to see like a Brock potentially to try and counter match that. Because right now you have Nita being able to match up with Tar. You have Penny matching up against Jesse. Who is matching up against that Colt if you're Nova? Are you going to pick a Brock potentially? Are you going to pick a Spike? While Spike is a really good brawler, I don't know if I really want to have Spike going up against Colt. Especially Spike versus Tar isn't a great option either. You could go Crow. They went with Dynamite. Okay. Dynamite, a really strong brawler. He's just going to try and stay behind those walls. If I'm Raze, I want to take down those walls and make Dynamite not very useful. And just try and get that range advantage over Nova. So we get Nova going with Nita, Penny, and Dynamite. And Raze has Tar, Jesse, and Colt. So Raze definitely has a bit of a long-range group here. Even Tar, as an aggro brawler, has a bit of a long range. So if I'm Nova, I also don't want to get some of these walls down. So I don't know which player in Nova is going to be playing. So I'm just going to have to keep my eye out. I'm going to guess it's probably going to go back to like Bob Marley. I'm guessing Bob Marley, Lester Mo, they're going to come back in the action. But you never know, as the last Raze team was able to win their set and the first team that played didn't. So I don't know what sort of strategy they're going to go for. Yep, looks like Cory is going to be playing for Nova. And looks like Omega is having some problems. So let's see if there's anything I can do there to make that match go along a little faster. Let's make sure I'm not missing this. I don't think I am. Just trying to make sure they're... Put out some flyers. Yeah, if they auto-pick, you can change your brawler after the draft is done, but you have to tell the other team. Okay. So I think Omega has started. So that's good to hear. And I think SOAW and Team Liquid 2 match is over. So I'll let you guys know who advanced. This one still hasn't started. Looks like Team Liquid 2 did advance. Okay, so let's go to challenge. Advance them in the bracket. So they're on the lower side of the bracket, so I will end up streaming whoever Team Liquid 2 faces in the second round. I will end up streaming that game. Currently, right now, we're waiting on the third set of Nova versus Raze. It is 1-1 right now. The drafts are up on the board. I think... Oh, no, actually, Team Liquid 2 is on the top half of the bracket. My apologies. Still waiting for that match to start. Okay. This is going to be 2-0. Team Liquid 2 beat SOAW 2-0. So they advance, and they're going to face the winner of this match we're watching right now. That's who they play. Here we go. All right, caught it right in time. All right, so we got Raze playing Colt, Tar, and Jesse. We get Colt on the left side matching up against Nita, and Tar matching up versus Dynamite. So it's going to be hard for Nita to get some damage. He's going to have to dodge and get to this wall. But he's being pushed back right now. He's not at the distance he wants to be, but he's not taking a ton of damage. Now, Bob Marley was able to push back Eric, and Raze got the first kill, took down the gem carrier, and has 4 gems, good position, put up a turret, and Eric might go down. No, 38 health. Ooh, a super from Endy, taking down one of those walls. Most of that wall, not quite all of it. Nova trying to get down that turret of Felly, but they're taking a lot of damage. There comes a turret from the Penny on Nova's side. That might be able to do a little bit of work. Did take down Raze's turret. So they don't have control. Raze has 2 people up. Ooh, good damage from the turret. Oh, a super coming in from Bob Marley, but missed. Keenan almost down, not quite. Raze trying to keep control. 8, 9 gems. Can Endy get this last gem if he's aggressive? But with Keenan on the side, I think Nova might be able to stall them a little bit. Here comes Endy getting that last gem. I think they might be able to keep this. We're going to see if Keenan can come in and get a lot of damage. But with 3 people here, it's going to be really hard. And it looks like that's going to be the first game. I think Raze is going to take this first one. And they have the advantage right now. All right, so Raze, in the last best of 3, Raze took the first game. All right, so let's do it correctly this time. So the winner of this plays Team Liquid 2. All right, so let's see. Let's make sure to watch this next draft. So 30 seconds for Nova to pick. And let's get these brawlers out of here. We do still have Pam banned and we have Ricochet banned. And let's see what the map is. The map is Bone Box. Now that's a really interesting map. Not my favorite. I'm not a big Bone Box fan. There's 10 seconds left. I really hope... Okay, good. They did get a pick and they picked Nita. Nova did pick Nita. That is their first pick. Now Raze gets 2 picks. And it is Bone Box. Make sure everything's going okay. So Team Liquid 2 advanced. And Tar was picked by Raze as their first option. And it is Bone Box. So we got Tara versus Nita. So Ricochet would be a great option normally on Bone Box. So let's see if Raze picks a gem carrier here in either a Jessie or perhaps a Penny or maybe even a Poco, or if they go with an option like a damage dealer like Spike. Spike is definitely a good option on Bone Box, but there's actually a lot of pretty good options. You might see a Colt being picked here. So Raze went ahead and picked a gem carrier in Jessie. Okay, so now it's Nova's turn to pick their last 2. So they're going to pick a gem carrier and some sort of damage dealer, support brawler. They picked Colt. Okay, so Colt can be a good option on Bone Box because there's those narrow options where he can get really clear hits that are hard to avoid. So now we're going to pick a gem carrier. And with Jessie already picked, my guess is they're going to pick Penny. But they could pick... And Pam is banned. Pam would normally be a great option on Bone Box. They're probably going to pick Penny. They could pick Crow, but I doubt it. I haven't seen a lot of Crow in high-level gem grab. I have 30 seconds to pick. Ray vs. Omega still going on. I'm not sure who won Team Liquid 1 versus Nova 2. Looks like Nova 2 won versus Team Liquid 1. What team? So we see Spike picked. Wow. So who is their gem carrier? Nova just picked Spike. Are they going to have a Colt gem carrier? This is a really interesting draft. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. I don't know who their gem carriers will be. And Raze went ahead and picked Dynamite. I normally wouldn't pick Dynamite for Bone Box either. It is Bone Box, right? It is Bone Box, yep. So we'll see. So those are the picks. And I think they're in. That was quick. All right, here we go. We got 2 of them going down the middle on both teams here. Andy going against Spike. He's going to take a lot of damage here. Let's see if we can escape or if he does end up getting killed. He does. And let's see if Cory gets killed as well. Yes, so 2-on-2. Looks like Felly got stuck on the wall there or something. I'm not sure. A lot of gems in the middle, but no one is able to really pick them up right now. Everyone trying to avoid taking too much damage. Bob Marley missed his super. Here comes Cory cleaning up Bob Marley. And almost a team wipe, a 2-on-1 for Nova. So Nova did get those 6 gems. They have Spike carrying their gems right now. Not a great gem carry, so let's see if we can get a tar pull from Raze to take those gems back in. I think that's what they're trying to do here. Trying to be sneaky in the bush. Oh, could have gotten it, but did poke out. And Cory got a kill on Bob Marley. Cory did go down, but has a bear up, so a lot of pressure coming out from Nova right now. 9 gems. Spike has his super. Let's see if Bob Marley can get this another kill and keep them away from getting that last gem. Here comes Cory. Maybe Cory can come in and get this last gem or not. Looks like Raze is able to keep off Nova from getting those last gem. 9-2 right now. Clearly in Nova's favor, but Raze getting a lot of kills, keeping themselves in this game. A turret coming up from Raze. They're going to be able to keep that wall up to no clear way for Nova to get that turret down without a thrower. They do have a spike, so he's going to be able to get some damage. It looks like ND is trying to get an easy kill with the super here, but I think he's trying to save it on Kid. And here he goes. He goes in and gets it with 200 health left. So all the gems are on the floor. Let's see if Raze can walk away with this victory and take this head. I think they can. That might be it, folks. 11 gems on Raze's side. I don't think there's any way Nova comes back in this game. 10 seconds left. They might be able to come in and get a super off. They can get a kill, possibly 5 seconds left. A super in from Raze's side. And it looks like Raze is going to be advancing to the next round. They beat Nova 1, and they're going to be facing Team Liquid 2. So we got Raze versus Team Liquid in the next round. And on the bottom side of the bracket, we have the winner of Omega and I believe Team Liquid. And then we have, and they're going to be facing Nova 2. Wow. Woo! That was a close game. All right, let me update the bracket, guys. And I should update this as well. Now, I don't know what game I'm streaming because I was going to stream the semifinals on the bottom, but I think Omega is not very close to being able to play. So let's see. Let's see how far along they are. Let me look at their draft. Actually, I think they ended up using a different draft link. And let me go ahead and let me start this next round as well. I'll give them their draft link. Talking to my admin now, seeing if Omega should be DQ'd for failing to follow instructions and we won right now, but our leader went offline. Then Dark. Yeah, they do have their assistant captain, so that's what they should be doing. We shall see, we shall see. Okay, let me make a room really quick. Actually, here's what I do. So, add team liquid. And then add... Okay. I'm not sure who is... Okay, so we're possibly starting the next round with Raze versus Team Liquid. I think there's some struggling going on from Omega still. I'm not sure who won the first set. Let me see if I can find the link here. I don't know what's going on. Some people are saying they played, some people are saying they didn't, but Douglas streamed it, so... If someone played a brawler they didn't draft, they auto lose. That's what should be happening. But they're saying they never drafted. I don't know what's going on. Looks like Raze versus Omega. Raze won the first set. Well, guys, this is why it's a test tournament, because there's some kinks we have to work out. No one drafted. Both teams so kink if the captains went offline. They need a draft. I don't know what's going on. It's hard to manage all of this. Sorry guys, there is obviously it's not going perfect, but you know, that's what happens sometimes. Let's see if there's any games we can just watch while this is going on. Better to watch a game than not watch a game, right? So we're gonna watch Imunis. Some good French players here. I think they're just playing ladder. And I'm just trying to make sure these next matches are underway. So it looks like Omega's captain left without saying anything, and only one person can be doing the drafting. Okay. Already wanna... Okay, so I'm getting that one underway. Let's make sure we keep watching stuff. Maybe I'll go to my friends list. I don't think there's anything else going on. in matchmaking. Once he gets in the match, I'll start watching him. Long matchmaking up at the top with Eunice. Well, guys, let me know what you thought of the first round anyways. I got people saying they played a match, but they didn't draft. So, why did they play? I don't know what's going on. WSU has to stop because it's just too unorganized. I understand that. Thankfully, this is just a test. And definitely this was probably a hard way to do the test, have everything going at once. The league will be one match at a time. And there won't be 4 matches going on at once. Obviously, it'll be much easier to manage after this. Everyone after this is going to know what they're doing. So that would be nice. Let's see, I think I might have to start. I'm going to start this next draft. Okay, look at this clean victory from Eunice. Oh, I almost jinxed it. Not quite though. Let's see. Maybe I'll just look at the other match going on. I haven't had dinner. What should I eat? All right, so we're gonna start Team Liquid versus Nova. And then let's make sure Raze vs Omega is going. Sorry guys, obviously not how I wanted to go. I guess for now I'm just gonna cover Raze versus Team Liquid, because at least that one's going on. So let's just cover that, guys. And then hopefully that other match just sorts itself out. And then if it comes to it, if the semifinals and the other one starts, we can cover that once this one is done. So this one is gonna be Raze 2 versus Team Liquid 2. Gonna make this a little bit wider. Okay, and obviously it is 0 to 0. Oops, not 20. Team Liquid. And the draft has already started. So, oh, not this one. It's gonna be this one. So starting off, Raze drafted Barley. Wrong one. Raze is down here. Okay. And then we got Team Liquid drafting Spike and Dynamite. All right, so they picked double thrower. I consider Spike a thrower. Wouldn't you say? And I think Pam and Nita was drafted by Raze. Let's see, Pam and Nita was drafted by Raze to finish off their team. And then I think Jesse was drafted by Team Liquid. So double thrower Jesse versus thrower Nita Pam. And then let's see. So we got Team Liquid. Let's make sure we're watching Bob Marley. I'm assuming Bob Marley is going to be playing, but you never know. Maybe they're switching it up, giving up to their members who played the second set last time. We shall see. Still waiting. I don't see anything going on yet. Probably making the game room. And then it'll probably go smoother once that. Who do you guys think has an advantage here just based on the bans? Looking at the map, it's deep hollows. That makes sense. That's why it's double throwers, right? Double throwers, a really good option on deep hollows. Just so many lanes. But I think Raze's draft is strong as well. I like Pam over Jesse as a gem carrier. And I think Nita's a good option on this map. It's definitely really hard as a Nita to face Spike Dynamite. You basically have to line up on the Dynamite side and hope you get some dodges. But you also need your gem carrier to not take too many shots from Jesse, because that just sort of ruins all your dodges, because then you got Jesse shots coming in too. And there's just too much going on basically if that's happening. Okay, I'm just gonna DQ Omega. They're taking just way too long. Still waiting. I don't know. Sooner or later, Cory will rage himself. Look, guys, this just took too long. We got Bob Marley in a match. All right, so this is going to be Team Liquid versus Raze. Set 1, game 1. Here we go. Deep hollows. Nita on the right. Let's see who's matching up. We got Spike on the right, Dynamite on the left. So we got thrower on thrower, and we got Nita on Spike. This is what you want if you're Raze. Oh, we're gonna get a kill here right off the bat. That was a fast kill coming in from Raze versus Team Liquid. They got the first 3 gems, and let's see if Nova or Team Liquid, sorry, can get their supers to come back to this. So here's gonna be a pretty good super from Real Canadian, almost taking down the gem carrier, but Pam was able to get her turret up and did able to get the kill on the Nita survived with 56 health. Great job. And I think Team Liquid did able to take out that turret and is probably going to be able to get a little bit of jumps here. I'm surprised Jesse didn't pick any up. Bob Marley with a clutch kill on their Dynamite, who had a health advantage over him at first, but he dodged the Dynamite attacks. And 5 to 6, Yump went up really high. He's going to take a lot of damage, but I think he's going to survive here. Just barely. That turret was not in the correct position. Oh, that turned not quite down. Marcio trying to take advantage of this, but 7 gems for Raze. And here comes a super from Bob Marley pushing back Team Liquid. 9 gems for Raze. Another super from Spike pushing back Yump. They need to get a kill on this, on Bob Marley, on the Barley. He's been having a lot of control this whole match. Lester Mo has died a couple times, but Bob Marley has done a lot of damage and really great positioning. Yump stayed alive, took some risk, but got away with all of them. And it looks like Raze is going to take this first game in the first set. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left. Can they get a kill? Close, close, close. So first game went to Raze. I need to change my scoreboard so I can show the best of 3 score. I don't know, guys, how should I do that? How should I show the best of 3 score and the set score? I got to show 2 scores. That's kind of awkward. To a minimum. Let's keep this chatter down. Okay, so I need to make sure this next match is going as well. Okay. Okay, good, and they were able to pick who won that. So we got Team Liquid drafted Ricochet right off the bat, and now Raze gets 2 picks. But let's make sure we have this second semifinals match going. And that one is going to be Raze versus Nova. Raze. Okay. Versus Nova. So Raze has 2 teams in the semifinals right now, so they could meet in the finals. That is possible. At Lance at the secret. Okay. Omega DQ'd for not responding, not following the rules. Stuff like that. Gotta at least follow the rules. Simple rules. Alright, so this draft is done. Let's make sure we don't miss this match. Okay, so we got Jesse and Barley being drafted by Team Liquid. Jesse and Barley. And then let's see what Raze drafted. We have Nita, Pam, and Dynamite. Nita, Pam, where? Oh, yes. I put Dynamite while I was saying Nita. What am I doing? And let's see, what map is this? It's going to be Temple Catacombs. Okay, so looking at the draft, Temple Catacombs, I'm really liking Team Liquid's draft. I think Ricochet is definitely the best brawler on Temple Catacombs. Spike is another one I really like. I'm surprised Spike wasn't drafted. But Barley, really good control, and I can understand having Dynamite. Having a thrower can be key for getting out of spawn traps. Maybe I'm overrating Spike a little bit. Spike is a great brawler, especially on Temple Catacombs, but having those throwers is really important, so not only can you spawn trap, but just to get out of spawn trap. That's the most important part of having a thrower. If you don't have that thrower, it's really hard to just get through that opening because people can just crowd shots in that opening, and you don't have any way of not taking damage while you fight back. But a thrower allows you to do that. Here we go. That second game is starting. So if Raze wins this game, they win the first set. All right, so let's see. What matchup do we have? We got thrower on thrower, and we got Ricochet on Nita. This is going to be really hard for the Nita. He's not going to have any great positioning. He's probably going to want to rotate, but honestly, there's no great matchup for Nita right now. So Raze to take those first 3 gems and get the first kill on the Barley. Lester Mo was able to avoid taking too much damage here, but he's at 1 shot right now, and looks like he did go down. Real Canadian, the Ricochet, was able to take it down. 2-on-2 right now, but Raze has 4 gems, a super potential from Real Canadian. Let's see if he does take advantage of it, or he's going to try and get on this Nita. This Nita trying to get wall positioning here. A lot of damage being done from this Ricochet, but Bob Marley taking advantage over this Barley as well. Lester Mo trying to rotate and avoid this Ricochet. doing a lot of damage, but not able to get the gems. Let's see if we can get a Jesse turret up here. Oh, and that is going to be crucial. The Ricochet going down. 8, 9 gems for Raze. Here comes, can they get that 10th gem? It's right there. This is going to be a Ricky situation here. Real Canadian might be able to get this kill. Was able to take on, possibly Bob Marley too. It's up to Lester Mo. Can LMAO and Marcio stop Lester Mo from getting these last gems? One more shot from LMAO. He was able to get it, but here comes 2 people on Raze and another super potentially from Real Canadian. He is able to get that off. Was able to get a kill. 1 kill. Bob Marley almost down. Oh, Bob Marley did go down up to Marcio. Look at all these gems in their spawn. Can Nova get the steal? Look at all this damage coming out. I can't believe Nova got away with this. 7 gems. This is not over yet, folks. 8 gems. 1 person alive. My throat is dry from all this. Here comes this countdown from Nova. Is able to get the kill. Can Lester Mo come in and stop this countdown? I want to drink, but I can't stop talking. Oh my. Okay. Bottom are they going to have to get a kill here? 7 seconds left. Definitely able to get a kill. I think he's going to be able to kill Real Canadian if he's not able to juke, though. But here's a kill. Oh, I thought that was going to be a kill. Oh, that would have been a kill, but time ran out. Wow, what a game. That was insane. 1-1 in the first set. Whew. Okay, I had to drink. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And my fault for not starting this other semifinal match. But I will do that now. Oh, what? The room did not work? Well, that's not good. Okay. Was I saying Nova? I meant to say Team Liquid. I saw Team Liquid the first match. Oh, yeah, I was saying Nova, now that I think about it. What am I doing? Okay. No sodas. I'm not joining. It's the same thing now. No comment. Alright, so their draft is going on. Let's go back to this one. So Raze, what? Oh, this is a wrong link. That's why I was confused. So it's 1-1. So starting out looking at these. Okay, so what do we have? We have Team Liquid drafting Ricochet and Barley. Okay. And we have Raze going with Pam, Dynamite, Spike. Okay, so similar to before. We got a lot of similar brawlers on each team. And let's see what the last brawler for Team Liquid is. Let's see what map it is as well. Playing on Mushroom Cave. Mushroom Cave, okay. Draft started for bottom semi. Okay, let's see what their last pick was. And it was Crow. So we did finally see a Crow picked as gem carrier. And on Mushroom Cave as well. That's an interesting pick, especially with Raze having drafted Pam. It's going to be hard to get through that Pam, but they do have a Barley who can take down the turrets and a Ricochet as well. So Team Liquid having a lot of high damage potential, high control, very controlly Barley really controlly, Crow also very controlled, but low health as well. So Raze having the Dynamite and the Spike and the Pam, not a lot of really high damage except for the Dynamite. The Spike can as well. Dynamite a little bit inconsistent, but really high damage. Spike, high damage, but low health. So it's going to be up to Team Liquid. If they want to win this match, they're going to have to keep that Pam turret constantly down so Crow can be doing a lot of damage. And it looks like they're in that match. Here we go. So we're seeing Spike on Barley. If you're Team Liquid, that's the matchup you want. Actually, maybe not. Looks like they're going to try and rotate here. Lester Mo just took a lot of damage, and he's going to barely survive, it looks like. Wow, really got away with grabbing those 3 gems. But now you're going to have to see Raze regroup. And Team Liquid is pushing really hard, but actually had one man go down because of it. Maybe two? No. Was able to get a kill. Can Marcio clean up both teams here? Not quite. Able to get a lot of damage on Lester Mo. Wow. Okay, so there is this team wipe. LMAO able to get 4 gems. Not able to get those last 2, but if I'm Team Liquid, I'm okay with that. Able to get 3 of those gems that they had. And here we go. We're seeing thrower on thrower and ricochet on spike. And we do have a turret up as Raze, but Real Canadians took a lot of damage, and a kill just came out from Raze going on that Barley. A jump coming in from LMAO. A good jump, but a great super from Bob Marley to make sure LMAO wasn't able to escape with his life. Marcio trying to pick off, make them not push up too high. Did throw his super down, but Bob Marley just went straight through it. And I think he's going to probably die here, getting double teamed. And let's see if Team Liquid can come back into this game. Another kill coming out. So they're able to get a 3-on-1 right now. Lester Mo just trying to keep them back while I can. He's probably going to try and wait to drop the turret. There he goes. He got his teammates back. He dropped the turret. A super from Real Canadian, but he took too much damage doing so. Lost a little bit of positioning. And here comes 8 gems for Raze. 6. Oh, here comes a jump from Bob Marley, but again, another super. But this time he was able to escape. 9 gems with Raze right now. Can they get this last gem with Yump? Oh, a lot of damage. Marcy right there, though. Able to get that last kill. Oh, but it's up to LMAO to clutch this all by himself. And, yeah, not quite able to do so. Can Real snipe? Any snipe here? I don't think so. Looks like Raze wins the first set. I don't want to speak too soon, but it's looking like it. I got to stop calling it early. All right, Raze wins the first set. So now there's the ban. Woo. Man, my throat is dry. Wow. Bob Marley star player. A lot of good kills. We're seeing a lot of Dynamics beating Barleys. Perhaps it's just Bob Marley beating the opponent, as Bob Marley has played that Dynamite a lot of times. Oh, looks like we got some auto picks going. In the other semifinal game, that is obviously not what we want to have happen. Yep, so Raze won the first set. So now Team Liquid is going to ban a brawler. Let's see what brawler they ban. Potentially a Ricochet. That's a really hard to replace brawler. Or they could go with the thrower. Throwers are usually pretty easy to replace. You could go with a gem carrier as... Well, gem carriers you can replace. There's not a lot super like it. So it looks like these guys are just going to draft in chat because the auto draft didn't work for them for some reason. But at least they're being very sportsmanlike about it. That's always good to see. Alright, so still waiting for those guys to ban a brawler. There is no time when I'm banning a brawler. I'm not sure why. There's supposed to be, I think, but it just doesn't work. Pam is anti-Crow. Yeah, I just felt like based on the draft, I think Raze won that draft to me. I think picking Crow made it really hard. Crow does sort of counter Dynamite. You saw some Crow jumps on the Dynamite. If a Crow jump on a Dynamite, that's always usually a pretty easy kill for the Crow. But as you saw earlier, that Dynamite had his super and dropped it right on himself because that's where, of course, the Crow is going to jump. It got a great kill. So that was a really good counter. But when Crow is your gem carrier, it's really risky. And that's what you saw happen is Crow jumped in and lost all his gems. Now, Raze wasn't able to get all those gems back right away. But they did were able to get a couple. And that was really key. Nice. I can't spell, but nice. All right, so it looks like the ban was in, and Pam was banned. Team Liquid banned Pam. Pam is really hard to replace. And now the team, the 3 players who played in the last set can't play this next set. So this is exactly how the last match went for Raze. Now that first Raze team is comfortable playing, I think, Jessie or Pam pretty often. And the second Raze team wasn't able to play Pam last time as well, so they're probably comfortable not playing Pam as well. So we'll see. And we're seeing Team Liquid drafting Barley as their first pick, and now Raze gets 2 picks. All right, so we got the other match going underway in the semifinals too as well. So that's always good. 4 seconds left for Bob Marley to pick. Hopefully it doesn't get an auto draft. It did auto draft. That's not good. So I don't know what happened. Some people are having some issues with auto draft. So I'm just going to allow them to change it after picks are in. So we got a spike drafter from over here. And the auto draft was El Primo, but I'm not going to put that in because they're not going to take El Primo. So, but their second pick was Anita. And Team Liquid has another pick right now. They're going to pick Jessie. They picked their gem carrier. So Team Liquid probably has a better draft than they normally might. Just because of that auto draft. And Dynamite was picked. Wait. I'm looking at the wrong one. I got like too many links open. Too many links. Oh, Dynamite was picked, actually. Okay, so let's see what they replace. They're going to pick a gem carrier. So they're going to change. They did auto draft El Primo. They're going to change it to Penny. Okay, so they got their gem carrier. So they still got a good team. I don't think they can really be upset with that. They've run Dynamite a lot in all of these games. And Nita is a great brawler as well. But let's see, what map is it? So second game in the semifinals is Temple Catacombs. Just played on... No, wait. Is that right? I don't know which game it is. Okay, so let's make sure we don't miss this game. So I don't know who is playing. I think they're trying to get their second team. Probably like Felly and those guys. So they're just trying to set up a room code right now. See if there's anything we can watch while we're waiting. I don't want to miss a game though. Definitely some learning experiences today. Bam, bam. Has the second draft started? Yeah, the second draft, it should be on screen. This is the second draft. So Pam was banned. This is the second game. So they're playing on Temple Catacombs. So you're seeing Team Liquid with a double thrower, Jessie. And Raze has Nita. So if I'm Raze, I'm going to want this Jessie to be on that Barley. There's no real great matchup for the Nita, but... I just said the wrong. I just said Jessie. If I'm Raze, I want this Nita to be on the Barley. Or going and rotating and trying to go on a double team, maybe on the Jessie, get that first kill. As the Nita, it's going to be really hard to not take too much damage. You got to make sure you're dodging shots, and then you can go in. And you're sort of waiting for your team to take a little bit of pressure as well. Oh no, this is the first game of the second set. That's what this is. So it's not... Is that what it is? So it's Deep Hollows. Deep Hollows, Deep Hollows. That makes sense. Okay. And to share the room code. Omega apologizing. Well, this is why we do test tournaments, guys. It happens, right? I'm glad we were able to do a test tournament before the league started. I would not have wanted to start the league this way. But this is also why I didn't want this first season. This whole first season is a little bit of a test too. I mean, I know there's been a little bit of complaints about how long the drafting and banning has taken. I mean, it is potential. We could just throw away drafting and banning. But I don't think the gameplay would be as good. I like the gameplay more with drafts. And I think it definitely adds a little complexity. I think if there was no drafting and banning, you would see both teams running the exact same comp a lot on a lot of these maps. So I don't know how you guys would feel about that. I think the gameplay is a little better this way, but maybe it takes longer. I'm not saying necessarily enjoy it more with that combined package. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Yeah, this is just a test. Thank you, Danny, man. Really appreciate it. And I missed it, but there was a $5 donation for freaking cat. I'm so sorry I missed it, man. Really appreciate it. Multiple streams with all the games. Yeah, regular season, I will be streaming all of the games, but it's just going to be one match at a time. Yeah, if you watch other MOBAs, the draft is way longer. That's very true. I think a lot of people who come from Supercell games aren't used to drafting in that process. Hopefully this is a good introduction to people. Do a random generator, playable brawlers on all maps. I don't know if I want to do a random generator just for drafting. There's a lot of brawlers that are not equal. Like, what if you have a random draft and you get like Primo, Mortis, and like Bull on your team? That would be bad. Yeah, random generator for each role. That would be interesting. Bob Marley in chat. Bob, are you streaming your games as well? If I'm Bob, I probably wouldn't want to because he's drafted. And I wouldn't want my my strategy out there. I wouldn't want to talk about my strategy. I don't know. I know we talked about streaming it though. No, I guess not. Fair enough. Half your team couldn't play because you were in school. Yeah, I had some people complaining. I had some Europeans complaining they were in bed. So there's no perfect. Alex, I'm fine. Alright, I guess they're waiting for one player. That's what it seems like. Alright, let's see. I got something going on. Let's make sure this is going correctly. One pool a day? Oh, I see what Cobra is saying. Cobra is saying... So what I was saying, in the regular season, there's going to be 4 matches in a day. He's worried that might take too long. It's possible. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, it obviously depends, right, on how long... I guess what could happen is we could do 2 matches in a day. That's potential, but that's sort of short. We'll have to see. I see what he's saying. It depends on how long it takes per match, right? If it's 45 minutes a match, it's a 3-hour stream. It's an hour match, you got a 4-hour stream. That's not what you want. 30 minutes a match would be perfect. That's what we want. But I guess this stuff is taking a little bit longer than we hope. But this is the first try. It's going to get faster as we go. Okay, so they're about to start. Okay, looks like they're in. Hopefully I didn't miss much. Oh, I did miss a little bit. Okay, so we got... This is the first match of the second set of Team Liquid versus Raze. And we got Raze with a good advantage right now. 5 gems to 0 in spawn trapping. They got a bear up. Team Liquid does have a super from Spike. But we got that... Felly's turret is also up as well. Here comes a really aggressive, trying to get control in the game right now. Trying to push up 8 gems right now for Raze. Able to get a kill here, but both teams get a kill, so no clear advantage. Kratos trying to take 1 jump, but that gem spawn... Oh, here comes 10 gems for Raze. Looks like it's up to Nick right now to clutch everything by himself. He did get a kill on the Dynamite, but not the kill he wanted. And there comes the 10th gem for Raze. Sorry I missed the beginning, guys. And I don't know if Alex is going to clutch this up. No, looks like Raze is going to take this first game of the second set. Alright, so Team Liquid has to win these next 2 games if they want to keep playing. Well, I guess if you win the next game, you get to play at least 1 more game. So that was that game, and is there anything I can spectate while... Alright, so I'm just going to spectate someone while this other draft is going on. Or I won't. No one's playing. Here we go. I'm going to spectate this while this other draft is going on. Okay. I should have just been doing that early on. But it's a little hard to do both. Okay, so Pam is still banned. So Raze won the first game in that set. Okay. Guys, I'm going to be right back. Got to take this opportunity. Okay. I'm back. Let's make sure we're not missing any games. Nope. And I'll tell you guys what the draft is now. Draft is almost done. 1 more pick to go, so we didn't miss anything. All right, so for Team Liquid, we have... Actually, here, I'll do Raze's. Raze drafted Ricochet, Jesse, and Nita. So Raze drafted Jesse, Ricochet, Nita. I like that draft. Those are all good brawlers. In Gem Grab. Okay, and then let's see what Team Liquid drafted. Tara. Okay. And they also drafted Penny. And they have 20 seconds left on their last pick. So let's see what they do. My guess is a thrower. Let's see, what is the map? Second match. Temple Catacombs. So probably a thrower. They got 5 seconds to draft. Barley. Okay. So there's the thrower. Alright, so... No... Is this... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it's Temple Catacombs. Temple Catacombs. Oh, no. Yeah, Temple Catacombs. The last one was... Mushroom Cave. You know what? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Second set, second match. Last one was on Mushroom Cave, so now it's Temple Captains. That makes sense. Okay, okay. Picks are in. Ban is in. All right, now let's watch out Alex 26. I know he's playing. So we will see. The matchmaking's not good because there's not many people playing. Very true. Ugh, some water. Don't I have another water? Oh, I drank them both. All right, well, I do have my water bottle. Who's in the semifinals? It's Raze versus Team Liquid on the top, and on the bottom, it's Nova versus Raze. Nova, Raze, and Team Liquid each had 2 teams. Here we go. They're in their match. So game 2 in the second set, Raze won the first set, and Raze won the first match of the second set. So here we go. Let's see. We're going to have Tara on the right side, Barley on the left side for Team Liquid. On Raze's side, we have Ricochet versus Barley, and we have Anita versus Atara. Ricochet did get the first kill, so Raze got that first kill, establishing control, taking some damage, but getting the first kill much better anyways. Getting a bit of a stalemate in Tara versus Nita. Tara took some damage there, trying to be a little aggressive. Probably not the right timing with a teammate down, but here comes, can they get that kill on the Ricochet? Ricochet might have a really good super here, trying to take advantage. Missed most of it, but did get a kill. So we got, again, Raze establishing control. 5 gems, a turret up. This is a tough going for Team Liquid right now. They need to win this game if they want to keep playing. Another kill for Raze. Another kill. This looks like Raze's game to lose. Great control. Here comes a super from the Ricochet. That's gonna, oh, there's so much damage. Ricochet got a super right back. Another super. ND doing tons of damage. And it looks like Raze is going to be advancing to the finals. I'm not sure who is winning in the bottom of the semifinals, but we can just start watching that one right away. And that's what it looks like. So Raze advances to the semifinals. Great game from both teams. And I'm not sure who is winning in the other match. ND with a star player. He definitely deserved that one. Okay. Ready to drafting. No ban. The day before the tourney. That could happen. For the first round at the least. But I don't know if you would want to ban brawlers ahead of time. We could give the maps ahead of time as well. Give people more time to prepare. Anything to give more people time to prepare. So these guys are starting. So let's go ahead and watch this other match. I believe... Okay, so this team we're watching right now, on bottom in blue is Raze, and they're facing off versus Nova's team. Not quite sure who won that one. I'm not sure who won. This is the second set. I know that much. So here comes a kill. 2 kills from Raze against Nova. 3 kills. Tough sledding so far. Will we get a Raze versus Raze finals? It could happen. Here comes a turret. Interesting turret placement. But with a thrower, it is definitely hard to have a great position. So 6 gems. 7 gems for Raze. Here comes Achilles trying to get some bounces in, but he just keeps going backwards. I guess he's bouncing to avoid those barley shots. And now he's just going to get that turret down. Nova is running out of time to come back in this game. 9 gems. Gonna be 10 gems if Lance drops this and gives it to them. Able to get a kill, 1 kill, but it looks like Johnny is able to get another kill. It's up to Achilles right now to get both of these kills. If he can get this spike, he can get it. He did get the spike, but now it's up to Lance. He's got to get 2 kills on his own. Here comes his bear. was able to deal some damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Looks like Raze is going to take this game. Let's see who is winning the set. Who won the first set? I do believe Raze won the first set. All right, so I think that was game one. That was game one of the second set. So we're just gonna switch to that. So this is Nova. Oh no, Capital. Nova 2 versus Raze 1. And it's 1. And I believe Ricochet is banned. Ricochet is banned. Okay, let's see if I can watch their... Oh, I think they're drafting in chat. Okay, so I'll look at their chat. We got a Barley draft Nova. Oh right, I gotta change this part over here too. This is Nova 2, and this is Raze 1. Okay, let's see what else is drafted. All right, so we could have a Raze versus Raze finals. So far, it's looking that way, but it's not over yet. Waiting on Raze to draft their brawlers. Looks like Raze is about to draft their 2 brawlers. They do have to draft 2 brawlers, so I guess they get 2 minutes. I think the site failed them. I think the drafting site is hard to use on mobile. That's where the problems have arisen, is what I believe. And they drafted Mike and Tara. And let's see also. Oh, I was clicked on that. That was probably annoying. So Tara, Mike, and Ricochet is banned as well. So there's probably going to be a lot of throwers on both teams. Let's see if they draft Spike. Let's see what map this is. I think it's Temple Catacombs. Alright, so could be a Spike coming out of Nova here. But they're going to need a jump carry as well. Maybe a Jessie or a Penny. You can draft Pam since Ricochet is banned, not Pam. So we'll see what Nova drafts. My iPad is not updated, so I just get a lot of question marks for any new emojis. Nothing I can do about that. Did the stream freeze? I'm just going to refresh the stream. Let's see what happens. It's possible my internet is just being laggy. Okay, so Nita Jessie was drafted from Nova. Nita. And then Jessie was drafted from Nova. And then Poco. Interesting, drafting Poco instead of Pam. Poco over Pam, huh? Stream is fine? Okay. That was just myself. Sometimes I get lag spikes every once in a while. Team requires lower skill and strong, that's true, but it's smarter to team because either you team and possibly win, or you get teamed down and you lose. Yeah, there's a lot of teaming in higher showdown. There's really nothing to do about it. Alright, here we go. Is this the game? I think so. I think this is the game. Yes, it is. Alright, so we have Nova on top, and we have Raze in blue. Getting a lot of damage. Oh, there comes the kill on the Poco. So Nova gets the first kill, maybe the second kill as well. Tar really low health. They're going to be able to get those gems, but Nukul's got to be careful about this Barley. He's going to get those gems now, potentially. Oh, Johnny jumped over the wall. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Not quite sure. It could have been on purpose. There's going to be a lot of damage coming out from Nova. Great job pushing the other team back. Here comes a super by Nova, potentially. This might be a good opportunity to use it. Here comes a bear as well. This Barley's going to be pushing them into a great situation. A team wipe from Nova. 6 gems, turret up, and they have a bear coming down. There comes that Barley super. This is going to be a really good spawn trap for Nova. I think it's going to be really hard for Raze to get out of this. Poco taking a lot of damage. I don't think Poco has been able to do a lot of work this game. Just hard against that. Just here comes a great super by Johnny, but I don't know if it's going to be able to get them out of their spawn. Oh, if Tar had stayed alive, could have gotten a super, but here comes the 10th gem for Nova. All 10 gems on Nukul. Here comes Johnny, is alive, does has the super, able to get a super off on Nukul, but then died. Not able to finish off. Tar does have super, but I don't think Tar's going to be able to catch up. Not quite. So Nova takes the second game in the second set. So this second set is tied up 1-1. Nova has to win this next set if they want to keep playing. Woo! Wow. Lance, their team captain, the MVP of that game. All right. So let's see what the next draft is. Nova trying to keep their hopes alive. And Ricochet is banned. Let's see what this next map is. The next map is Crystal Cavern. So I believe, I'm not sure who has the pick right now. I think Raze has the first pick. Okay. So let's see what they draft. I think, yeah, Raze is starting. They drafted Jesse. They picked a gem carrier first off. So Crystal Cavern, they picked Jesse as the gem carrier. A lot of good options. I'm not sure what their drafting strategy has been. There's definitely distinct drafting strategies, whether you want to draft that gem carrier first, whether you want to draft your aggro first, or whether you want to draft your support characters first. There's definitely a lot of different ways you can draft. Personally, I don't really know what the best strategy is, but I think I'm a fan of drafting your support guys first because those are really hard to replace. But it's definitely map dependent as well. So we're seeing Nova drafting Nita. Nita strong. Ricochet normally strong on Crystal Cavern, but Ricochet is banned, so no one can pick Ricochet. And again, Nova has to win this game if they want to keep playing. If Raze wins this next game, it's going to be a Raze versus Raze finals. And here, while this draft is going on, let's watch Ikas. Waiting on Nova's second pick. It's Crystal Cavern. If I'm Nova, I don't need a draft gem carrier, right? Because Race drafted a gem carrier. So I want to draft my support brawler. So normally I would probably pick Ricochet, but obviously Ricochet is banned. So I might draft a Dynamite. I might draft a Spike. You could draft Colt. We saw Raze draft Colt last time we were in Crystal Caverns in a different match. I would probably draft Dynamite, Spike, or Colt. If I'm Nova, that's what I would pick. But let's see what they do. They drafted Barley. Okay, so Barley is a good option right now. So it's a bit of a personal preference. Some people prefer Barley over Dynamite. I prefer Barley probably in the maps that are great for throwers. But Barley is definitely much better than he was before since that buff. Pretty much viable in a lot of different situations. So let's see what Raze drafts. Raze has 2 picks, and they already drafted their gem carrier, so they're going to have to draft both their support brawlers right now. They would have liked to probably have Nita. They're probably going to draft a Tara and maybe another thrower. Or not another thrower, but maybe Dynamite. Or they could draft Spike as well. That's another good option. They could go with Crow. They could go with Colt. I don't think they're going to go with Crow, though. Let's see what they do. Oh, look at this game versus top players. I think these guys are scrimming. I don't know. Is this a ladder? I'm not sure. But these are all good players that we're watching right now. No, that was actually, you can never tell, can you? Oh. But anyways, Raze drafted Mike and Spike, so they went with a double thrower combo. And I think double thrower works really well versus Nita's. But it depends, especially with a Jessie. I think Jessie double thrower is a really good combo. I do really like that combo. Because if your throwers are missing, your Jessie can get that side damage, and it forces shots into each other, so it makes it hard for people to heal. So even if your throwers are missing, your Jessie can make it hard for people to heal up. So let's see what Nova's last pick is. It's going to be a gem carrier. It's probably going to be either a Penny or a Pan. That's my guess. Pan. It is Pan. Okay. So here we go. So all the picks are in. And here they go. Looks like they started up. Nope. That is the wrong team. I got to click on the secret. Okay, here we go. This is what we wanted. So we're seeing Barley from Nova on the right side. We got Thrower on Thrower, and we got Nita on Spike. So if I'm Raze, that is the matchup I want. Nita's going to have a really tough time here. You're going to want Nita on Dynamite and hopefully have Nita just dodge those shots. And here comes Nicole, who had his super, but a really good super from the Spike on the enemy team. I wouldn't have probably advised it because they had that kill down. Lance is going to be forced to pick up those gems, not what you want. You don't want your Nita carrying those gems. If he dies, it's going to be an awkward situation. So hopefully, I mean, honestly, you kind of want your Nita to die in a situation where you can pick him up. But here comes a lot of damage. The other gem carrier on Raze's team goes down. A lot of damage being done from both teams. Achille trying to finish off Spike and was able to. Achille just trying to deal damage here and push them back. He doesn't need to get those gems. So that's what you wanted. So I don't know if it's what you wanted, but now you have your Pain with the gems again. You got a turret up from both teams. Turrets up. A lot of damage flying out. That turret, Jessie's turret, did finally go down 5-4. A really close game gem-wise. Here comes some more gems. And a kill coming out on both teams. Nita on Jessie. And looks like Dynamite's going to probably have to heal up here. 7 gems for Nova. Nova needs to get this win if they want to keep playing. If Raze wins, they advance to the finals. 6-7. A potential here from Dynamite. It's hard right now for this Nita to do a lot of work. He's trying to just get damage, but Nita does have a super, so here comes a lot of damage. Oh, the new gem carrier from Nova goes down, and then another kill. Oh, can Hazard be killed here? Oh, 200 health. Again, Nita with all the gems. He's going to try and dodge and stay alive. 8-8 right now, a really close game. Nita in an awkward spot with all the gems for Nova. Nova really wants to get that gem here, but right now, even if Raze get 2 more gems, he gets countdown here. Raze can get countdown. Nova can still come back as they have 8 gems. You can get 2 gems in countdown, but a really good super from the Spike, and I think that is going to be game. It's going to be really hard to come back up to Achille. Achille went down. Looks like 5-4-3, and Raze is going to win this matchup. So it's going to be a Raze on Raze finals. We got Raze 1 versus Raze 2. Good games to both teams. That was a really close match. And obviously, congrats to Raze for having both your teams in the finals. All right, so we got Raze 1 versus Raze 2. Let me give them the draft link so they can start right away. Okay. Bump, bump, bump. Okay. Here we go, guys. Oh, that is the wrong chat. But I'm starting the finals as well. And the winner of the finals, the winning team gets $15. The secret. All right, so they're going to start this draft as soon as possible. And let's correct this. It's going to be Raze 2. And let's make sure I have the right team. So Raze 2's team is going to be... Here, I'll go over the roster, guys. So you're going to know who is facing who. So race 2 is going to be Bob Marley, Yump, Lester Mo, Behemoth, ND, Ryan, Felly, and then we got on race 1, we got Ice Spike, Michelle, Sam, Hazard, The Secret, Johnny, Kennedy Q, and Master Walrus. All those guys playing. And we got Raze on Raze. Oh, crap. Just doing the bracket. I don't know why I'm doing the bracket. It doesn't particularly matter. Here we go. Raze on Raze finals. Hopefully, I'm sure this will be a good and fair match. Really excited to see the finals. Both teams drafting really well. You showed me watch one even mad. Hopefully Raze wins, right? Yeah, you bet Raze will win? That's a good bet, man. Patchy Pirates still think you know who's going to win the finals. Secret pick. Can you sub in? Yeah, you can sub in players. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it, man. So they're just going to do the draft manually. That's fine. I think Raze 1 must be on mobile, so they had trouble drafting. Alright, so we got Ricochet. We're already starting the draft. Good, good. Ricochet being the first pick. And let's take a look at what the map is. The first map is going to be Bone Box. Okay, so we got 2 picks now for Raze 1. And this is the finals, guys. Let's see if there's any matches I can watch while they're drafting. Let's go DXB at top player. Oh, this match is almost over. Although it's in overtime. Oh, it is over now. Alright, so Ricochet was the first draft. Let's find another game to watch. This one's batting for 20 seconds. Probably better one to watch. More top players. And let's see what else is drafted here. The other team has 2 picks. So we'll see what they pick. It is Bone Box, so a lot of good brawlers here. Ricochet, a great brawler, Bone Box, able to control his side really well. The other team, I want to pick other really good brawlers here. You can do Spike is a good option. You could go Colt as sort of a counter to Ricochet. Good gem carriers, you can do Pam. Pam is a really good option here, or Jesse. I really feel like a lot of times it's preference to what you're good at or what you prefer. In this game, looks like there's a lot of damage going on here. So Poco. Interesting Poco pick. Last time Raze 1 drafted Poco, they lost. Okay, so we got Nita being drafted as the second pick for Raze 1. And then Raze 2's turn. And they drafted Pam. Pick their Gem Carrier, and they have another pick here. If I'm Raze 2, I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm going to take Spike. That's going to be a really good team comp. Both of those brawlers work really well with Pam. Tara, another good pick as well. That way they have an aggro to match up. Versus Nita, there's a lot of grass, so it can easily be surprised. Nita has a really high health, so Nita can be really hard to take care of. But if you don't know that Nita is coming, it's going to be really hard to kill that Nita. So, taking that Tara, they're going to be able to match up a little bit better versus that Nita now. Spike, definitely a good option, so maybe we'll see Raze 1 take Spike. And that's what they did. They did take Spike. Alright, so I'm going to back out now. Make sure I don't miss this, since the draft is done. Alright, so Raze 2 with Ricochet. I always think Ricochet is a key brawler here. So, and we're going to see, I think if I'm looking at the draft here, I'm thinking Raze 2 has the advantage. Poco versus Pam, we're looking at both the gem carriers. Poco typically has the advantage, or sorry, Pam typically has the advantage over Poco with the longer range and a little bit more health as well. So Poco typically able to not deal as much damage versus that Pam, and just the constant, usually the Pam's able to deal, Pam's turret does more healing usually than Poco's heal does throughout the course of a game. So a little bit of advantage there. And then the Ricochet side, Ricochet, a really good matchup versus no matter who you face off pretty much. Ricochet wins a lot of those matchups, but Ricochet not as strong as he was before, for sure. Able to, basically he dies more now. So if you can surprise that Ricochet, you can definitely get more kills. But until you're able to surprise the Ricochet, it's going to be really hard to push through. So you got to use those walls to your advantage. So we're going to see if maybe two people crash the middle on Raze 1 side to try and get that advantage and make Ricochet not as effective. If you can take the middle, the Ricochet might not be as effective. You're going to want Spike to match up on that Ricochet and Tar to match up, or sorry, Nita to match up on the Tar if you're Raze 1. Here we go. They're in the game. Oh, I missed it. How did I miss that start? I don't know. You guys were probably yelling at me. Alright, so Raze 1 is on bottom. Raze 2 is on top. You can tell also just from the picks as well. So here we got Ricochet kind of trying to super, and he missed. And Ice Spike barely surviving, but had a super, got a shot on bottom. Are they able to push him back? Not able to get the kill. Lester Mo with 3 gems, and also 4 gems for the red team. I'm just going to go red and blue. And I'll try and always spectate Raze 2. Oh, able to get a kill, but a good super from Bob Marley, trying to keep them from getting those gems. Was able to get 1 gem, but Bob Marley didn't die, so that was obviously needed. And a lot of kills being come out from the Poco team. The red team getting a lot of pressure. 7 gems. They're going to get 8 gems at least. Here comes a turret coming out, but Ice Spike is going to be able to put a lot of damage. This is a really good spawn trap, but it's up to Bob Marley. He's going to have to get a really good super here to win this game. Here comes the super. Can he get the kill? Poco, a lot of health, not quite able to finish them off. Was able to get the Nita. He's probably really close to a super again. Can he get 1 or 2 more shots? 9 gems right now for the red team. He's trying to get 1 more shot, probably get that super. Here he comes, able to get that super. No, was able to get the kill. Wow, look at that. Here comes a really high turret from Lester Mo trying to finish off. Oh, and the team wipe for Raze 1. And it looks like Raze 2 is going to take... No, sorry. I'm mixing up. Red team. Let's just go with red team. Red team able to get that first win, it looks like. Doesn't need these gems right here. They got Salmon back with 11 gems. Bob Marley with the super, but not enough time. Oh, let me change the score. Alright, so first game of the first set of the finals goes to Raze 1. Okay, so Raze 1, obviously. And let's find a game to watch while we wait. So, and let's make sure we're watching the draft. I think, okay, yeah, so no draft has gone on yet. So we're just gonna watch this while we wait. So first game, so my prediction was wrong. I thought the team with Pam was gonna win, but the team with Poco won. They established control early, and they got the middle, and they just got a really good spawn trap. Their Spike did a lot of work. He had a lot of good supers, and honestly, I feel like what just happened is Bob Marley's team, Raze 2, just kept having 2 players on the field at a time. The other teams kept getting a kill, and they never had a really big push to be able to come back into the game. So that made it really hard for them to ever get control and make a push. And it felt like, I think Raze 2 got those first gems, and after that it was pretty much all the other team, all the blue team, Raze 1. They just pretty much established control. And their Nita did a lot of work, and their Spike did a lot of work as well. Look at this matchmaking. What are you going to do? Okay, so we got some picks coming in. We got Raze 1 drafting Barley. And then we have Pam and Spike at a Raze 2. And let's take a look at what the map is as well. The map is going to be deep hollows. So we might see 2 throwers. 2 throwers could be drafted here. Let's see Rhythm. See what else is drafted. Pam and Spike, right. Those are the ones I got. And Nita coming out of Raze 1, and they're going to pick their gem carrier now. And it's deep hollows, so my guess is they'll probably pick Jessie. But it comes to personal preference. They could pick Crow. They could pick Poco. They've really liked Poco. Raze 1 has drafted Poco at least 3 times. From like 4 of the drafts I've seen, they've drafted Poco. So they prefer Poco over Jessie. And maybe that's personal preference, or maybe they just think Poco is better. I'm not sure. Personally, I'm better at Poco than Jessie, so I understand that. And actually, Deep Hollows is a pretty good Poco map. I think he's a little underrated here. And Mike was drafted by Raze 2. I like that pick. So they have a double Thor Pam combination going on. They're going to be in that healing a lot. There is a Barley on the other side, and let's see. Let's make sure we don't miss the match this time. Someone's what has worse happy. The rules are in the description. See ya, Bill. What do I think about the Raze versus Raze final? I think Raze drafted really well. And they obviously played well too. So you got to give them all the credit. They won, except for that first one versus Nova, Raze 2. Here we go. They're in the match. They won them 2-0. All right, so we got Dynamite on the left versus Barley, and then we got Spike on Nita. So let's see if Nita can get a wall position here against and get some damage on Yump. So again, I did spectate. It's the same team in the same colors. So we're getting a little bit of control here. Let's see if, oh, a team wipe potentially here. Yes. So Raze 1. Raze 1 is the red team. Raze 1 able to get a team wipe, but Ice Spike has all the gems. Not what you want. Double thrower here. They're going to have to get, it's going to be hard to get a team wipe typically with double thrower. If you have a Tar, you can get those gems back a little bit easier. A lot of times you get those kills as a thrower team. You're going to give the enemy team the chance to get those gems back. Not able to get a kill here. A couple kills coming off from Raze 1. And looks like it's up to Bob Marley right now. 9 gems for Raze 1. Again, the Poco team doing a lot of work. And they're just able to keep control. Ice Spike does have 4 gems. Not what you want. Here comes, can they get Ice Spike? Was able to get cornered a little bit. Bob Marley missed his super. And I think this is going to be game. It's up to Lester. No, Bob Marley does have heal. 8 seconds left. He can get a kill. If he gets a lot of damage here, he can get Ice Spike. He can get a spooky. That's going to be a kill. But I don't think they're going to be able to get the gems. Yump potentially can get a little bit of damage here. 15 seconds. Here comes a super. Yump needs to go really high up and get a super on this Poco. But Poco has heal. And that's going to be game. So this first set goes to Raze 1. Not 2. Goes to 1. All right. Raze with the lead. Ice Spike with the star player. Alright, so let's see what the ban is. And the next map is going to be Temple Catacombs. It's going to be Temple Catacombs, and then Hard Rock Mine, and then if there's a third game, it'll be Bone Box. So I don't know if these guys are doing their bans at all based on the maps. Because it's kind of tricky, as you know, if you're Raze 2, you got to play in the third set as well. Which the third set, if there is a third set, the first map will be Mushroom Cave, and then Deep Hollows, then Hard Rock Mine. And here, let's go watch a game while we're waiting. Look at this damage coming in. We're seeing a lot of, I don't know if you guys have played Heist today, but there's a lot of double tank. A lot of double tank going around. I guess in general, there's been a lot of double tank in Heist. Double tank, and here comes, you're going to see two supers here, but oh, here comes this bull. He's going to try and be sneaky super in, but they had a Achille waiting. But still pretty good damage. It looks like Twisty missed his super. Oops. Double tank Crow is so good here. Double tank Crow is really good. Double tank Colt is also good. Here's going to be a lot of damage. I think these guys are going to kill it right here. Savage is probably waiting for them to be out of the way, and then he's going to super in deal 14 damage, but can this Daryl clutch it up? Oh, not quite. And then I don't know what that was. All right, let's see what it was. Still waiting on the ban. They're talking it out. Trying to be careful about this. They are down a set. Don't want to make a mistake. Let's see. Let's find a match to watch. I don't want to click on this one batting for 3 minutes. They banned Pam. Interesting ban. They've done that ban before, but I don't think this ban is going to phase Raze 1, as they ran Poco a lot. And a lot of times Raze 2 was the one who ran Pam. So we'll see. We will see. Where's a game to watch? Here we go. We'll watch Blue Viping. Woo! Oh, playing some Showdown. I don't want to spectate Showdown. I don't want someone to be watching and, like, get an advantage. Because Showdown, you can still sort of, even though there's still a delay on spectating. Here we go. Batting for 10 seconds. All right, so first pick for Race 2 is going to be Nita. And what was the map again? I said it, but Temple Catacombs. Okay, so they really wanted Nita. Understandable. So now it's the Secret's turn to pick Raze 1's captain. And they're playing a Temple Catacombs, so they're probably going to draft a thrower of some sort, potentially. I'm probably drafting Ricochet. I think it's probably really important for them to draft Ricochet here as one of the first picks. Temple Catacombs, Ricochet, really, really key. I wonder if they'll draft Poco. All right, good night, Ace. Thanks for stopping by, man. Let's see what they draft. So they drafted Rico. All right. So they got that pick in. So they got a really good support bar. Now let's see if they're going to draft a gem carrier or not. Raze 2 doesn't have a gem carrier, so they could draft a gem carrier to try and take that gem carrier away from the other team. But we'll have to see. Or do they want to get the support bar they really want? Or maybe they're not afraid of Raze 2 drafting Poco. But Raze 2 could draft Poco to try and throw Raze 1 off if they don't draft Poco. So we'll see what they do. Are they going to draft a gem carrier or support? And of course, guys, this is the second set. So it has to be 3 different people from the last set as well. So maybe these other people are not as a fan of Poco. So maybe you don't want to draft for this. So they drafted Jesse. They went ahead and drafted that gem carrier. So we're seeing Raze 1 go away from their Poco strategy. It might be different people. Maybe it's just that other 3 that really like Poco. I have no idea how this game is going that we're watching here. We're seeing Frank. Someone trying to push Frank. Polyon pushing Frank. A 0-0 game. Look at all these souls. And that would have been a great Frank super, but he has the ball. What are you going to do, right? Oh, the wall wasn't down. Penny and Spike coming out, being drafted for Raze 2. Now, this is on Temple Catacombs. So Raze 2 doesn't have a thrower. I mean, they have Spike, but they don't have anyone who can go over walls, which can be very key for getting out of the spawn trap. But you could place that Penny turret really far back, and that's, I mean, and that goes over walls. So you can get a little bit of damage that way. Oh, look at this super. Oh, this is going to be really tough. Okay, let's see what the last pick was. And I'm not going to go into another game. Barley. So they drafted a thrower. That makes sense. It was either going to be Barley or Dynamite. Personal preference. And I'm not quite sure who's playing on each team. It's got to be... I guess I'll be watching Ice Spike. It's probably someone in band who I can watch. Same. Let's watch just in case. No, it's not. Or not Sam. Maybe Ice Spike. That's my guess is Ice Spike. Maybe P. Robert as well. We'll see soon. SOW is 7th global? That's OP, man. See Ace. Put my trophy rank to 3,000. Sorry, man. This is people in this band are only for the league. Still waiting on the match to start. I think they're getting in the room. Typically happens a lot of times. You guys gotta PM each other, give each other a room code. For the next tournament, I should add the map name somewhere where the drafts are displayed. Add the map name. That's a good idea. But a lot of times, honestly, just a little more work for me to do. What if we're gonna have to improve the process? Some people had trouble drafting. So I'm gonna have to, after this finals is over, sometime today or tomorrow, I'll have to get feedback from people and see how we can improve this, make this easier, make this better. Expected Holy One. I don't think he's in band. Okay, there's Holy One. Okay, so I could spectate Holy One, apparently. Okay. Alright, so I'll be watching Holy One. I'm not sure which... Let's figure out which team he's on. And I'm going to look at the roster. I have the rosters up as well. Holy One is on Bob Marley's team, Raze Esports 2. Okay. And we'll see who else is playing for them. Probably... I don't know who's available to play. It could be Felly, it could be Ryan, ND, Behemoth, or Zulon. Here we go. Match start. Set 2. So Raze 1 won the first set. So we're watching Raze 2 on the bottom here in blue. And they got Toma and Johnny Boy. And Behemoth, Felly, and ND. Oh, no, wait. Holy One. Wait, what? Okay. I'm not sure. I'm so confused. Which team is whose? Because... Okay, so I think Bob Marley's team is in red, right? Yes. And then Toma, Johnny. Yeah, they got the rosters a little bit wrong. Because Holy One is on Raze Esports 2's roster. And Toma is not on any team's roster. So that's a little bit awkward. But anyways, Raze Esports 2 is in red. Raze Esports 1 is in blue. And this is going really back and forth right now. Toma trying to keep advantage here, but he's really low health, and he might die here. He's doing a lot of shots while he's low health. Not great shots. Johnny Boy trying to keep a kill. Oh, almost able to get the kill on Felly, who has 6 gems. And Raze Esports 1 trying to come back in this game. They don't necessarily need this win. They took the first set, but obviously you want to get everyone you can. 9 gems right now for Raze Esports 2, the red team. Johnny's trying to keep them from getting those last gems, trying to keep them from getting away. Oh, a good kill by Toma. A lot of damage taken though. Spike, Behemoth trying to keep it alive. Oh, here comes a lot of damage. I think Raze Esports 2, Bob Marley's team, is going to take this win. Yeah, they were able to get the team wipe. That is true. Oh, so I'm just going to let that go. Test tournament. Stuff happened. There were other stuff that went wrong too. So the first game of the second set went to Raze Esports 2. So they're trying to come back. So they got that first win. They needed that win, right? Now, let's see. What's the next map? The next map is going to be Hard Rock Mine, a classic in Gem Grab. Take these brawlers out of here. And Pam is banned. So Pam is normally a good option on this map. So we'll see what gem carriers they want. You could have a Jesse being played here. Sometimes you see Crow. It's possible to see Poco. But Raze Esports 1 has used Poco a lot. I'm not sure if these people who are playing in this one like Poco as much as the other ones who played Poco. Okay. Let's watch a game while we wait for the draft. Ooh, is this gonna be a game? No, no, no. He's going away. Oh, if he had gotten that kill, but he probably didn't have the reload. Probably didn't have the reload. Does have a super. Might be able to just try and finish this off. Oh, the bull's gonna do it. Look at all. This is gonna be a lot of damage. There we go. Waiting on the first pick still. What do you guys think so far? Bob just told you to join the room and play. I think one of the guys had to go. That's my guess. I don't know. So I can't lower the trophy requirement. This band is for elite members, and it's for this only. And they're all leaving afterwards, too. Well, presumably. I don't know what's going on there. First pick is Poco. There you go. Poco's back. Raze one picking Poco. They have picked that brawler a lot. So they went ahead and picked their gem carrier with another gem carrier being banned. Not a bad strategy. I can get behind that. Let's watch this. Rico and Nita. It is Hard Rock Mine. Those are good picks for Hard Rock Mine. So Raze Esports 2 won the first game in the second set, but they lost the first set. If they win this next game, it's going to be tied up 1-1 again. We'll see, though. Raze Esports 1 trying to close this off. If they win the next 2 games, they win the whole thing. Spike being picked. And probably some sort of aggro, maybe a Tar. Let's see what they pick. And Brock. Interesting. Brock trying to counter that Ricochet potentially. And then a Jesse, I believe it was, out of Raze 2. So this game is ready. I'm going to back out. And who am I spectating here? Is it still Holy One? They could be switching up because Holy One was on the wrong team, technically. Let's see. It could be Ice Spike. That's my guess. Unless Ice Spike and Sam are just playing together. Yep. That's what that is. Let's see. Is Holy One in? This would be really awkward if they just went and played their match and I had no one to spectate. Here we go. Holy One's in. And that is what it is. Okay. So, Raze Esports won in blue, like it was last game. And Raze Esports 2, the team Bob Marley is on, is in red. A lot of damage from that team, but actually, Raze Esports want to get that first kill. I think they're going to be able to kill Jesse here too. They were, and they might be able to kill Nita, but Nita's behind this wall. Let's see if they can get that finishing kill off. Toma just trying to stay alive here. I don't blame him. Not trying to take too much damage from the ricochet. He's able to get this probably 4th jump potentially. He could, but he would have taken a lot of damage. Spike has his super, able to get that super, taking a lot of damage as well, but he just dosed out a lot of damage. And then a heal from Poco and in his super. He might be able to kill Felly as well. He needs one more hit, a solid direct hit though. Felly can get a super here. Might be able to kill Holy One as well, but Felly one shot right now. A lot of damage on both sides being going off. Trading supers. A lot of people taking a lot of damage. Toma's staying alive. Brock went down. And red team's going to be able to establish control. 5-4 right now. A super potentially coming out from Felly. He's looking to get that super. Holy One still. Oh, both teams killed each other. And Felly dropped his gems. Gonna have Spike pick it up. Not ideal. Oh, it in the super. And he's gonna drop these gems right here. Potentially, he's gonna be in a really bad situation. Here comes a Brock super 2 maybe, or a Ricochet super. Who's gonna die here? Felly coming out trying to finish off. Oh, he was able to finish off Toma. Look at all these gems just lying around. Can Endy stay alive versus Johnny Boy? Johnny Boy's just trying to keep it going. And look at that. Raze Esports 1 able to get most of those gems. They only need 2 more for countdown now. There's one of them. Taking a lot of damage on the process. I think Holy One's gonna go down. Johnny Boy with 85 health. Toma trying to get some of those gems back. This might be 10 right here for Raze Esports 2. And if they get this win, they take the set. Can they get this kill? Can Johnny Boy finish off Felly? He was able to get that kill on Felly, but there's that turret going on, and there's another gem from Behemoth. So they need to get killed by Behemoth. No, they need to kill Endy. Endy has 11 gems. Wow. Really back and forth. And that looks like that's going to be the second set. Raze Esports 2 takes the second set, ties it up 1-1. So now any players can play. Bob Marley can come back in, or it can be the same players who won that second set. And there's going to be another ban. Another brawler ban. Is it going to be is it going to be another gem carrier? Trying to limit the gem carriers? Or it could be a support brawler. We shall see. Fitting in the final match to go to 3 sets. I love it. Okay, and let's watch a game while we wait. Watch a game that's not been going on for too long. They banned Nita. Okay. So we got Nita being banned. First time we've seen a Nita ban. Nita is definitely a really good aggro brawler. Now let's see what is picked. I think, Raze 1 has the first pick. They're currently making a room, and they're picking their team right now. Oh, look at this super. Great super by the target and 2 people. But none of them have a super right now. So can they get this ball through? Oh! The Jesse was not in the right place. Man, oh man. Does Cory read this? Yes, but it's been hard for me to read while I've been doing all this because I'm doing a lot. If someone else was putting in the picks for me, I would probably have more time to read the chat. But no one's doing that. 1 team per band is way to become a bet. Yeah. In the first season, though, not right now, just because Nova, Team Liquid, and Raze make up like 8 of the top 10 bands. And they make up, each of those bands has 5 bands in the top 25. So they make up 15 in the top 25. So I think it's only fair that they get 2 bands each, or 2 teams each. Yeah. Well, I'm hearing Johnny lagged, and they had his stats comped. Let's see if there's any picks in chat. Yep, there was. Barley, the first pick out of Raze 1. And let's go look at what the map is too. I did say it earlier, but I forget. Mushroom Cave. Thrower's good here, so that's I like that first pick. So Barley pick first. So now Raze 2 has 2 picks. So let's see what they go for. They're probably not going to pick a thrower. They don't need to. They can pick that last now. Although, you could do a double thrower on Mushroom Cave. So maybe you do a thrower just for insurance. Sometimes you might pick Nita on this map, but Nita's banned. Pan is banned. So you might go with an aggro, because an aggro is banned. Or you might go with a gem carrier, because those are banned. So they go with the gem carrier. They want Jesse as one of the picks. But they have 2 picks. And Spike. They went with Spike as well. Jesse and Spike. So if I'm Raze now, I don't need to pick a gem carrier. If I'm Raze 1, right? I don't need to pick a gem carrier because the other team picked a gem carrier. So they can, well, actually, you have 2 picks. You're going to end up picking a gem carrier. Of course. So we'll see. So are they going to go with Tara, get an aggro character here? Or are they going to go with Dynamite, take that other thrower? You're going to have to see some interesting team comps now with 2 really good jump grab brawlers banned in Pam and Nita. So let's see what they do. If I'm them, they might go with Poco here. Mushroom Cave, you could go with Poco, or you would go with Penny. Depends on probably personal preference. I might go with Penny. I think Penny's a strong option here. But we've seen some good success with Poco in these playoffs. Now you could pick Ricochet. Ricochet hasn't been banned. It hasn't been picked. That's what I would probably do. I'd probably pick Ricochet and whatever gem carrier you prefer, Penny or Poco. That would be my guess. And then if I'm Raze 2, well, I don't want to go too far. I don't want to start going to that. It is Mushroom Cave, so throwers are good here, as I said. Is it going to be gem grab only? So there's 2 potential formats. So this tournament was testing one format, which was gem grab only. And then the next format, which we're testing next week, next Thursday, is going to be a new game mode each best of 3. So each set. So the first one is going to be gem grab, the second one is going to be brawl ball, and the third one would be heist. And in that one, there'd be no bans. So still waiting on the picks from Team Liquid, or not Team Liquid, from Raze 1. We saw these guys play each other early. I'm not sure who won that other time. Still waiting on picks. Let's keep spectating while we wait. Poco, we see Poco being drafted. They got their gem carrying Poco. I wondered if they would go back to Poco. Their bread and butter. Alright, so whoever wins the set, first one to win 2 games, wins the finals. Wins it all. Wins the whole tournament. So let's see what their other brawlers. They're probably going to go... They could go with Ricochet. But with Poco, you can go with a brawler who has a little more health that works with Poco's advantage. With this heal, Poco works better with brawlers who have higher health because, I mean, when you're trying to heal someone, if they have low health, you're not going to get that full value, honestly. If they have like 3,000 health, you're going to probably heal them at 1,000 health, you're going to get 2,000 of that heal. They went with Ricochet. Okay. I like Ricochet a lot. I don't like the combination with Poco. And then Raze 2 went with Dynamite. If I'm just looking at this, I think both of these team comps are good. I'm going to back out. Make sure... Behemoth? Sure. Make sure I have someone inspected here. I don't know who I'm going to be watching, but most of the people... Everyone left here is Raze. That's online. So it doesn't matter who I spectate. But I'll let you guys know which team I'm watching. So we're playing on Mushroom Cave. Right? Yep, Mushroom Cave. First game. Okay, I'm going to spectate Behemoth. Wonder which Raze team is playing. We followed Bob Marley's team a lot. We've watched all of his games. All of Raze 2's games, actually. That wasn't what we intended to do, but because of difficulties with some earlier games, we weren't able to spectate the semifinals on the bottom. Until the end, anyways. So now we are waiting on this one to start. They could be getting it in game room. So if we're just looking at the team comps, I think they're pretty even, I'm going to have to say. I think they're pretty even. Mushroom Cave, Ricochet really good. A lot of people like Barley right now over Dynamite. I still like Dynamite as well, though. Spike also good. And honestly, Jesse is pretty good here, but actually, I feel like a lot of the gem carriers are kind of mediocre on Mushroom Cave. I feel like it relies a lot more on the support characters. The gem carriers on this map tend to not as much damage as do on other ones. Because you see Jessie here, Jessie's going to be really hard for her turret to be kept up. So Behemoth is on Bob Marley's team, too. So we got the same team, similar team that played for Race 2 as last time. And I think this is a different team, a little bit anyways, out of Race Sports 1. And we're going to get the first kill from Race Sports 1, getting that first kill. Poco Comp doing well. Here comes a heal, a lot of spawn trap. I think they're going to get both kills here. And Felly is down. Felly just stopped moving there. I don't know if he thought he was going to die. He was probably going to die. And here they are, trying to get out of spawn trap. Mushroom Cave, very spawn trappy. Another kill, and then a Barley super coming out of Race Sports 1. This is their game to lose right now, but there's plenty of time. But another kill that's getting constant 2-on-3s, and here comes ND. He's going to die as well. And Behemoth stopped playing. Or, well, he's shooting the wrong way. I don't know if he just gave up there. Possibly Felly is lagging. He lagged earlier. I wouldn't give up that quick, though. 9 gems. They could have gotten a Dynamic Super and a kill there. Felly just not moving, though. Not ideal. They can switch players if they want. But that is the first game. The first game goes to Race Sports 1. And they win one more game, they win the tournament. And Sam is the star player. Yeah, Barley did a lot of work that game. It was a fun game to spectate. A lot of talk about teaming and showdown, how throwers are dominating. I think it's partly this map. But you're not wrong. I guess theoretically, one thing that was happening before when you could see names with alliances is you could push brawlers that were bad in those showdown maps because you had alliances. Now I don't like alliances, so I'm glad the names are hidden. But that did allow brawlers that aren't good on those maps to be pushed. Now you're seeing those brawlers that are just good on those maps being pushed because you don't have people giving you that crush to support you because you were playing a brawler that wasn't good. Because they're not going to team with you as much now. So I guess that's why we're seeing a lot of thrower teams, because thrower teams are really good, right? But especially on the current map, Death Valley. Yep, so they take Jesse. Raze Sports 2 takes Jesse as their first pick. And now, 2 picks go to Raze Sports 1. They're probably not going to pick a gem carrier, right? They don't need to anymore. Tara and Mike. Oh, no. Barley and Spike. They picked fast. All the picks are done. Barley, Spike, Tara, Mike. And then what's the gem carrier? Poco. Exit. Of course, Poco. Poco's done great for Raze Sports 1. And here they go. They're in the mesh. Well, that was fast. Here we go, folks. If Raze Sports 1 wins this game, it's over. They win the finals. And that's who we're watching. We're watching Raze Sports 1 on bottom in blue and Raze Sports 2 on top in red. And it looks like they're both going to die here. No, Raze Sports 1 gets that first kill, and we got Tara on Spike here. That's a good matchup that you wanted Raze Sports 1. It's going to be really hard for ND to do much here. He's going to just kind of turn around, heal up, get a shot or two, try to build up his super. That's what you got to do is Tara, build up your super, and then get that clutch kill, right? but get a lot of pressure from Raze vs. 1. A good super from Barley is pushing them back, and then another super trying to keep them in their spawn. And now the Barley's going to try and put up his super and just keep that spawn trap going. But Bob Marley does have his super, so he's able to get a lot of damage here. He was able to get a kill, 2 kills. 2 kills come out for Raze vs. 1, too. They're back in this game. Only 2 gems, but Master Wallace up really high. And here comes a super from ND. Oh, just missed. But Bob Marley got the kill. Clutch kill on the Poco. And then another super. But Sam was alive. Able to get that kill on Bob Marley. And they're going to keep the gems, maybe? No, a super from ND. But ND just died as well. So no one was able to get those gems until just now. Those gems were sitting there for a long time. Here comes Master Wallace. He does have a heal, so he should be able to stay alive potentially. Bob Marley getting good damage on all these people here. Getting a lot of damage throughout this match. But 9-10 gems right now for Raze vs. 1. If they able to keep alive, they win the finals. Can Bob Marley come in clutch and get this last kill? It's up to Bob Marley mostly. He does the most damage. It doesn't look like it. So Raze Esports 1 wins the Pro Brawl League Test Tournament 1. The first test tournament. Congrats to them. They win $15. And good games to everyone, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tournament. I had a lot of fun casting it. I had a lot of fun casting it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I'm tired. 3-hour stream. Took a little longer than we all wanted, right? But good games for everyone. I hope you all enjoyed watching it so much. There's another test tournament next Thursday on the 14th. Probably starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. If it's not then, I'll let you guys know. I'll be sending out messages, giving out more information. Guys, if you want to join the server for more information, I'll put it in the chat. Discord. Oops, I typed it in wrong. Discord.me/. You can join that Discord for more information if you want. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Next tournament is Thursday, and that one will have a little bit of a different format, just different game modes and no bans. All right, guys, that is it for the stream. Thank you so much for watching, and again, congrats to Raze for winning it all. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and I will catch you